Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening. If you're not familiar with this channel, Shadows of Arconia, this is where all the Shadows of Arconia live. We have two streams on the channel on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. We run ongoing campaigns. Currently, we're in the middle of a short Cyberpunk Red campaign because we're on hiatus from our main campaign, which is Shadows of Arconia Campaign 2, where we are playing Worlds Without Number in the world of Arconia. That'll return in a couple of weeks in July. But on Monday nights, like tonight, also at 8:30 p.m. Pacific, we play all sorts of other games that we like to try out. If you've watched our show before, you're probably aware that we love the Merkborg and all the derivative games of the Merkborg. And tonight is one such a game. It is called Challengers of Vanth by Alton Sir Chicken Wayne, aka Christian Conkle, who, by the way, I communicated with before the game in order to ask him about the usage rights for the art. And it was very kind and not only sent me the art, but also sent me some assets for Roll20, which we'll be using tonight. And he said that he intends to watch the show. So, scattered terrain in the chat. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, so before I get into what this... Oh, hi, he's here. Hello. Thanks for coming. Before I get into what this game is, I think a lot of it can be inferred from the artwork on screen. But why don't we go around the circle, starting with Jason, and introduce the characters.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm playing Flagar, the Wandering Warlock, also known as Flagar, that bloody gun wizard. And Flagar is a human warlock. He does warlocky shit, and he likes to wander around, and he has no money because he figures he can just conjure shit up and sell it if he needs money. And by gun wizard, he has an SMG, and when he gets like a little sick and impatient, he tends to just start shooting. He looks a bit like a olive drab, not Gargamel, not Garfield. Who's the wizard I'm thinking of?
Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Thank you. Oh my God. I've forgotten Gandalf.
You're forever Gargamel to me now.
Yeah, you know,
like the big hat, like the big pointy hat and everything. And his grimoire is he has a hyperspace gremlin familiar, which I envision as this like dove-sized, like biomagicanical hornet that like injects him with his spells for the day.
Oh wow! Okay.
What you didn't read that?
I didn't read the part about him injecting you with your spells. No, that's awesome. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Lisa, what do we got?
That's all there is for Flagar.
Oh.
Gargamel's other twin. Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm going to be playing Zora, the human Psy Witch. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Do you really? Yeah.
I do. But see, the thing is, I can't say what you're thinking because then you'll know that you'll change it, and I just have to. I just always know what you're thinking. Anyway, so yeah. So I have a Reaper Scythe and chainmail, a first aid kit, and a hydrovac suit. I'm an escaped experiment, and I like to reshape matter as well as influence other people without speaking and using telepathy. Is there anything else I'm missing that I need to point out?
I'm sure it'll come up.
Okay. So yeah, that's Zora, and don't think anything bad because I'll know.
And yet you're still here.
I have a resistance to your psi powers, which I am Eva. I am Mia playing Eva Stitch Jaro, who is a Frankenstein stitched together humanoid who specializes in thievery. So yeah, we'll go with that. She is wearing some quilted armor, carries a mace, and an atomic lantern. And various bits and pieces in her utility pouch.
I'm having some audio problems from Mia. Is that on my end?
Maybe? Anyone else having trouble hearing me?
It might have been me. It might have been on my end. This cable sucks.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well,
okay.
Yes. Me too?
Oh. Well,
really?
it hasn't been consistent. It was just during your intro. We were talking for half an hour before, and that didn't happen.
Okay. But yeah, I'm a Frankenstein. Ugh.
All right. Well, tonight we're going to be running a little module that Christian put out along with the game, which, by the way, is free over at itch.io. The full URL is there down at the bottom. And he is in the chat, yes. The module we are playing is called One of the Goblins Has a Flamethrower. And I did not need to see any other words inside the book in order to choose this as our module. As you may know, if you've watched the show before, usually Jason runs our Borgie Bashes, occasionally Mia with Death in Space or Frontier Scum. So this will be my first time in the hot seat with one of these. And it's a fun one because there's a whole bunch of extra ability scores. I love it when cast members are in the chat. All right. It makes it look like we have so many viewers. Active ones. Yeah, so peaked. One of the goblins has a flamethrower. I'm going to jump right into it. Let me get up our world map here. There we go. So this is the world of Vanth. I'm going to turn off that. And you guys are a crew of adventurers, challengers, if you will, perhaps of Vanth, who are currently in and around the city of Blackhawk here, which is kind of the largest city in this general region. And you have a pre-existing relationship with the sheriff of Blackhawk. I guess, what is he called? A sheriff? He's a captain of the guard. His name is Captain Burke. I got his picture. Here he is. And he's asked you to meet him in a little village outside of the city of Blackhawk called Mortorius. So that's kind of around. Let me see if I can get up the region map. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going to put up the region map yet, but Mortorius is right around here at this crossroads. You can't see. Let me move my cursor over here. It's right around here at this crossroads. And that's where he's asked you to meet him. So you travel to the tavern there in Mortorius, known as the Rusty Sighing Panther. You've been here before. You've met him several times here. And you see parked outside Burke's signature chopper. He is a bike cop. Oh, that's a little squished. It's a little squished there. There we go. That's his bike. He's not on it. He's inside. So you go inside. He meets you, asks you to sit at his table, buys you a meal and a drink. And he looks around at you, says, it's been a few seasons. How have you guys been?
Well, Constable, it's nice to see you again. I'm just glad I'm on the other side of the bars this time.
Stitch, I'm sure you'll be on one side or the other from time to time.
Not if I see you first.
Well, is that a threat?
No, just that you aren't going to catch me.
Well, I mean, we're currently eating together, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm, as you know, I'm the captain over at Blackhawk. It's not terribly common for me to be all the way out here, but there really isn't anyone else to handle the situation. I've been tasked with a special assignment, you might say, here in Mortorius and some of the surrounding villages.
That's why you're tapping upstanding citizens like ourselves.
Well, yes, you know, the Blackhawk City Guard is a city guard. We can't extend our reach to every village in the region. There's no law out here. There's no protection. Sometimes when evil rears its ugly head, we need someone to challenge that evil. Challengers, if you will.
I knew you were going to say that.
Zora, I knew you were going to say that. There have been attacks lately on the local villages, and there's a pattern to them that's a little unsettling. First, each village, including this one, is attacked by a beast, sometimes a phasic dog, sometimes Pyrexis hounds, sometimes blink beasts, but then shortly after that there's a goblin raid. And then when the goblins come, they steal the children.
Hmm.
Wait, they steal the what?
The children of the village.
Oh.
As many as they can get.
That's not good.
What did you think I said? What did you think
Well,
I
was
said
trying
that
to
the
figure out
children was...
why goblins were stealing chili. I mean, what did they think? That like the power emanated from like the pots people made it in?
What I'm now concerned by is the fact that when you understood it was children that you looked relieved. Now I'm concerned by that.
Well, chili's good. Kids sometimes.
If the
Yeah.
goblins just
They throw
wanted
tomatoes at me
chili,
sometimes.
we could work that out.
Well, exactly. Hence my confusion and my relief when they're stealing children. That makes more sense.
Okay, Flagar, we're gonna move on. The previous attacks have been softening up the whatever local law is around, and that's why we need you guys. The pattern suggests that someone or something is controlling these goblins and these beasts to do these attacks. We have indications from local hunters of a cave nearby where goblins have been seen going in and out. I need you guys to handle this for me. I've got to take a trip out of town. I need to get over to God City for a while. I have business there. But I'll be back in about 7 days to see how you're doing.
You mentioned business? How much are you paying us for this job?
I knew she was going to say that.
Yes, Zora, so did I.
Money.
Well, the business that I have in God City is lawman business. Someone's stolen a starcraft from a Vulcan storage yard over there. But to answer your other question, I'll be offering you 100 gold credits for each child you are able to rescue, and 500 gold if you kill or capture whoever's responsible for the kidnappings.
What if we only bring back part of a child?
Then that child has not been rescued.
Zora.
Oh, sorry. You gotta
But if
cover
we-
all the bases.
No,
Yes,
no, I
but bits and-
specifically said rescued.
Rescue pieces.
I kind of look down at myself. I'm like, but I was made from bits and pieces.
See?
So
See? I knew she was going to
Bits
say
and-
that.
bits and pieces could come in handy for somebody. So Zora will bring those just in case someone will buy them from us.
That's right.
Our friend in the chat says the reward will be prorated. Who am I to argue? Yeah, so if you guys will accept the mission, then I will be on my way now. I'll see you when I return.
That is. Yes, we will see you when we see you.
I knew you were going to say that. Ah! He gets on his chopper and rides off. Yeah. So, is there anything you guys would like to get up to before you leave Mortorius? I've put up the region map here so you can see where he's indicated this goblin cave is to be found. It's about a 3-day journey from where you're at.
Well, it's a cave. Are we going to need to get some stuff or something? Yeah. Spelunking stuff,
I'm going to be
maybe?
honest with you guys. I did not look at your inventories at all. Do you guys have cave stuff?
No.
Well, I could pick up. I can definitely buy some stuff. I've got plenty of gold, so I'll add some rope and some climbing gear to the list of supplies.
Oh, apparently, Zora, you have an atomic-powered lantern. Is that a class feature?
That was one of the equipment bits I rolled up.
Cool.
Oh, wait. I have that?
That's
I don't
what
have that.
that's what Geek Rampage says.
Eva has, yeah.
Oh, I have a lantern. Cool. I also have a first aid kit, so that's good.
All right. Somebody has it.
Yeah, I've got the atomic lantern, yeah.
Cool. Blagar, anything you'd like to do?
I mean, nah. I figure my magic will carry me through.
Wizards, man.
I know. We're really self-sustaining.
Yourself something.
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys are able to set off pretty quickly then. And you... oh, I took down the map already, but you don't need it. You travel for the 3 days through the wilderness. It's a harrowing journey in that the terrain itself is not particularly difficult, but along the way, especially as you get a little further away from the outlying farms and such, you begin hearing the sounds of various beasts and creatures in the woods. You can never quite see them, but it brings to mind some of the things that Burke was saying about phasic dogs and Pyrexis hounds. And you get the distinct impression that you're being tracked. However, you are not attacked prior to reaching the cave. What you do find, and we'll go over to Roll20 now. What you do find, and our logo's in the way. Let's turn off the logo. Who needs self-promotion? All right. Is this cave, and it looks as though it's artificial. The sides are too smooth to be a natural cave. It seems to have been cut by some sort of high-tech, sophisticated equipment possibly from God City or some other advanced place. Not only smooth, but in fact the walls and floor are at precise 90-degree angles. So it's more like a corridor than a cave.
Can we see anything down that corridor?
You will have to set off in order to do so. But yes, you will see something.
This is very unusual. It reminds me of the Tokra caves.
Okay.
Follow the wizard,
There we
the
go.
wonderful wizard.
You should see a river as you head through this tunnel. Indeed. It. So yeah, it's an underground river. You've got muddy footprints leading in and out. Yeah, so that's fine. You know what? I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in for the viewers. There we go. Just a little zoomy. There's not much to see.
That's okay. I like it.
All right. So, like I was saying, footprints, and there is in fact a child's doll discarded just outside the entrance. There is a retractable bridge. If you guys get a little closer to the river, oh gosh, I did it now. There is a retractable bridge that you can see, but it is unfortunately on the other side, on the far bank, and it's retracted.
Oh.
And this corridor is unlit. You do have your lantern. Did we determine who it was that had that?
I think Eva has it.
Eva has
Eva
it.
I've got
has
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, despite the light you have brought with you, it's not enough to see quite how deep this river is. It's 5 to 7 feet across.
And would I be able to reshape matter and build a bridge from the ground that's on each side?
That's a great question. Let me look at why you should be able to do that.
I could try and run and jump across, but that's also an option. And extend the bridge from the other side.
What happened to me? Oh, sorry.
Did anyone else pick up that children's? I'm going to pick up that child's doll and stick it in my pouch.
Cool. Oh, reshape matter.
I knew you were going to
have
do that. Yes.
So you have the reshape matter ability. I'm going to say there's got to be some kind of limitation on it, but I don't think turning some water into a bridge or something is that big of an ask. So, yeah, I'll say you can do that for sure.
Cool. All right.
What exactly are you going to do? Are you going to do what I said, which is turn the water into a bridge, or are you going to do it another way?
I was going to have, I was either going to dig underneath the bridge to make make it lower and then stretch the earth across to meet in the middle.
Okay.
Or the rock across to meet in the middle, and so that the water would continue flowing underneath.
All right. That sounds great. Okay. So you're stretching the rock you're standing upon across the river.
Yes, from each side of the river. I'm to meet in the middle of the rock. Yeah.
Awesome.
It doesn't have to be an exact meet. We can stride across to the other side.
Yeah, it's not that big of a river.
Yeah.
And as you begin striding across, which I assume you now do. Excuse me. Sorry, I use Roll20 so infrequently. I have to remember how everything works.
I'm sorry,
Into the darkness with you.
Yeah, you start to see a fin in the water, but because of your awesome bridge production, this finned creature, whatever it is not able to reach you.
Yeah. As a reminder, if you hold down the Alt key while you move your token, you can place it somewhere off grid. So,
Oh, cool. I am glad to know that.
that way you can just kind of like squeeze you in wherever. There's a. Do you see that there? I see a fin in the water. I'm unfamiliar with such things.
You're
I
unfamiliar
expected that to happen.
with fins or
That
with
looks
water?
like some sort of aquatic creature. Some
Yes.
sort of fish-anoid.
Yes,
Fishanoid.
fishanoid. I am unfamiliar with fishanoids. Is it dangerous?
I mean, it's in the water, probably.
Oh, gosh. I've done
Ava,
some-
are you annoyed?
I am a Frankanoid, if you want to say that.
All right. As you guys begin yammering away about that, you continue along your passage until you find this doorway. Yes, a doorway. Gasp.
Whoa! Someone's a little carried away there.
It is metal. Oh, Flagar, have you passed through the door already?
Probably not.
There you
Okay.
go.
Flagar's
Oh,
going to wait
oh.
for you to describe the door first.
It's
Like, oh,
not.
you're sitting on top of my head.
Oh boy.
There, now I'm sitting on the door.
As
I'm right up on the door, like checking it out.
As previously indicated, the door is made of metal. Oh, I see. I have not fully revealed the door to you all. Let me.
Oh, it was there. It's just buried under.
Yeah, it's under-
It's
Flagar,
under
right?
Flagar. Okay.
It's right there.
Oof, man, this polygon reveal tool is it's a mixed blessing. Let me tell you.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah, there we go. I'll reveal in rectangles like a caveman. Okay. So, would you like to examine the metal door in any way?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it first.
It does appear to be made of metal.
Rap on it a couple times.
Don't.
It clanks and it is warm to the touch.
Is it
Not
locked,
normal for
Flagar?
doors like this to like. I'm gonna get my hand like not like press my hand on it, but I want to get a feel for how warm that door is.
Okay, it's not going to burn you. It's warm, not hot.
Okay. Door's kind of warm. Eva, you think is there like a doorknob or like is there a lock on it?
There is a doorknob. It's more of a slidey pull type door.
I'm gonna cautiously grab the handle and slide it open a little bit and see what's behind the door.
Cool.
Can I see what's behind the door?
3 more doors. And a metal grate. Oh, hold on. I have to do this or it doesn't show. Okay. A metal grate is a fun fact about window capture in OBS. If something else is maximized in front of the window you're capturing, it doesn't update until you bring it to the front. So that's fun. The floor is a metal grate. And as you're peeking in, you see that it covers a 20-foot deep pit crammed with all kinds of like grinding gears and crushing pistons. You don't know what kind of machine or machines is down there. It may be possible to get across. The grate doesn't look that strong. It's a sticky wicket.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll I don't see anything demonstrably aggressive in there right now.
No, you do not.
Yeah, cool. Then I'll slide that door open and, without stepping on it, give the grating a couple good smacks with my foot.
It kind of shudders when you smack it with your foot.
Yeah, this grating doesn't look that secure.
It sure doesn't.
Like, I'm gonna try just like applying pressure to it.
Okay.
I just wanna
In
see
what
if it'll,
manner?
like I'm putting my foot on it, holding on to the door frame, and pushing. I just want to see if it'll like start coming loose. I'm worried about putting too much weight on this floor.
Okay. I will need. Hold on. What are all the crazy stats in this game? I will need a strength or something in that vein. Let's see. Yeah, strength. Give me strength because you're physically pushing on the grate trying to break it. So, yeah, that's the thing to do.
6.
Yes.
You break nothing, sir.
Fair enough.
All right. But
Yeah,
you are smart enough to know that it's not because it's not breakable. It's because you break nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is on the ceiling of this chamber with the grate?
Nothing of interest. It's smooth stone like the hallway you came in through.
Okay. And the walls?
The walls also. There are some. Now that you're looking specifically at the walls, it seems like there may be some buttons concealed in the stone.
Mm. There are buttons concealed in the stone.
Should have made you roll that.
I should have made it roll. All right.
Rolls are for suckers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I am the slight one. I'm smaller than the two of you. I could cross the grate safely, I'm sure, and check the other doors.
I'm gonna try and ensorcel that top door.
The top meaning the north one?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is, I test my magic power at DR10 to remotely manipulate items. And this is explicitly says tasks including opening and closing doors.
Okay.
Awesome. I like it.
So because I am a arcane talent, I get -2 DR to my magic power tests.
So it's going to be
bringing that down
8.
to a DR8.
All right.
See if I can do a 5 or better.
What do we got, bud?
I got 16.
Okay. How hard would you like the door to open?
Normal hard.
Okay. The door slides open. It is also a metal door, similar to the one you came through. As it opens, from your angle, it's kind of hard to see into the room beyond, but I will once again use this polygon reveal-a-majig and show you what you see. Let's see. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so when the door opens, you see steam come billowing out. The warmth that you felt on the first door, you assume would have been greater on this second door. There's definitely something hot back there.
Kind of
When you-
absent-mindedly. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say something. Like absentmindedly, I'm like massaging my scar like across my face.
Oh, in character,
that-
you're doing that.
yeah.
I was like, what scar?
Do we hear anything when he opened? Is there anything going on in that room? Do we hear machine running or voices or anything from behind that door that he opened?
You hear some sort of mechanical humming that you can't quite identify. And not mechanical humming like that of the gears and pistons below the floor here, but something a little more high tech, like a whine.
Because it forgot the words to the song.
Mm-hmm.
That why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's however you say it is, Lisa.
All right. So there's a whiny noise.
Yeah, there's also, now that you're, expending all of your mental energy to sort of sense that other room from here, there's also a smell coming out of there, like a strong chemical smell you can't quite place.
Tasty. Okay. Are the other two smelling it? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you can all smell it. Whoever is going to walk up to that door can smell it.
That's a funky smell. I can't place it. I've smelled plenty of things in my life, but that's something I've never smelled before. Interesting. So,
Do you want to check that out, or should I check it out?
well, I could be a little sneaky about it. Maybe go sneak up and take a
Okay.
quick peek.
That sounds like a good plan.
Sneak.
I'm gonna sneak up and peer deeper into the room there.
Okay. So are you going out onto that floor?
I'm being very cautious about that. Prepared to jump back if I have to. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you move your token so I can tell exactly where you are? Oh, I see. You have moved it already. It just didn't update here. Okay. Yeah, that's what. Cool. Give me a luck check, please. And Flagar, you're not standing on that floor, right?
No.
Now your token's a little bit in the doorway, but I think you're
Yeah,
not on it.
I can hold on. I can get it a little more accurate.
Well, I mean it's a grid. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, they say
That's what I'm gonna
peeking
do.
around the corner with us. 7 total.
7?
7.
Okay, so this was a this was a DC or DR8 check.
Oh.
I'm super sorry about that.
I rolled an 8 on the dice, but yeah, okay, that's fine.
You got a negative modifier?
Yeah, if it starts to like give away beneath me, can I make an agility to try and jump to a safe spot?
I am going to. You know what I said to myself in my head, because at the beginning of this you said you were going to be careful and ready to do that. I said to myself in my head that I was going to lower the DR by a point, and then I forgot to do it. So I am going to say you collapse the grate and you successfully jump back. So that works. Christian is in the chat suggesting spending a luck point, but you do not have to, because I just forgot to do that. So you're safe. The floor does collapse. Just the part you were standing on, like a hole breaks open. Oh yeah, omens. Yeah. You know what? We play a lot of games on this channel. Luck points, omens. It's called a glitch in Cyborg. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. Karma when we play Easy D6. Yeah, it's something. There's something you can spend.
Yeah, I've got 1 omen, so like, might sit on that for a bit.
Yeah. Cool. So that piece of grate that you were standing on collapses into the gears below and is smashed and cracked.
Wow.
Does
That's
it like
great.
clog up the gears below?
Not enough, no. But now that the part of that part of the grate is gone, you start to see something sparkly and shiny under there, beneath all the gears.
Ooh.
And that grate certainly wasn't very strong. I can't imagine it holding. What are we going to do to get past this?
Your mom. Sorry.
What? What?
She lives 10 minutes that way.
Your mom?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a door directly across from that door.
Yeah.
What do the door frames? What do the sills of the door look like? Or not the sills, the
lip.
You know, What are they? What are they? Is there a solid piece across?
Yeah. Roll me a D4, please.
A D4. Okay. 3. Am I using anything else?
No, there is a 3-inch lip that you could potentially stand on in front of each door.
Okay. All right. And how tall are these doors?
6'7",
And how wide is this hallway?
5 feet.
So if we were to lay one of the doors down across the hallway, we could potentially use it as a bridge.
Yeah, from north to south you could.
Yeah.
The length of the hallway is 10 feet, so no, not that way.
Yes, but it'd only be like 3 feet to get across to the bridge if we were to do that, right?
3 feet to get across to the bridge. Oh, from where you're standing to the north door?
No, to if we were to lay a bridge across, if we were to take one of these doors, the north-south doors, and lay it across the hallway, and lay it across.
Oh, and then jump. Yeah.
Door.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You could jump from where you are to the bridge that you have created.
Correct.
Yeah, that would not even be hard.
Okay.
If you have an ability that will get that door off for you and lay it down where you want, which I'm sure you do because you did something like it already.
Are the doors on hinges?
No, for no reason at all. I previously established that they're sliding doors.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't say that in the book. I just felt like it.
Damn you.
I'm so sorry.
We just lift it off the runner. You know, they've got the tracks. You just lift it off, or
Yeah.
I did ask Flagar earlier how hard he wanted the door to open, and he went with the coward's way out.
Gentle.
All right. How do we get that out? How do we get the door out? I guess could I probably use my ability to manipulate the metal?
Can you read that ability to me again? I moved away from it.
No worries. I am, as soon as my computer decides to let me, reshape matter into new forms. I cannot change the state or property. So I'm just going to make a metal floor out of the door.
Make a metal floor out of the door. Yeah, I mean, it's called reshape matter. All you got to do is shape the door into a bridge. It seems pretty straightforward. Yeah. Which door do you want to reshape? The north one or the south one?
Well, the one that's already been opened since it's already been used. So we'll make a bridge using that door.
Great. You have made a bridge. Congratulations.
Apparently that's my thing, is making bridges.
Let me see if I can grab an art asset real quick for a bridge here.
Sure.
It's like, good job, Zora.
Thank you. I knew you were going to say that.
Thrilling genius, in fact. Again, you can't read my mind too easily. There's not there.
Oh, you think I can't, but I knew you were going to say that.
I have a resistance. But oh no.
You know what? Forget it. Just pretend there's a bridge there.
I made it to look like the floor, but it's really solid.
There's a bridge.
I'm gonna say
There you
use
go.
the rectangular draw. There we go.
Yeah. See?
The last
wanna-
time I used Roll20 was when we used it for dragging tokens when we played the von Munchausen, Baron von Munchausen.
Oh,
Baron Munchausen. Is
Wow.
it von Munchausen?
Yeah,
That was the
I'm
last
sorry
time I
missed it.
used Roll20.
That was a year ago.
That was,
wasn't it?
yeah, it was maybe longer. It was significantly long time ago. Yuri was in that game. All right, so are you going to jump to the door?
go for it.
Zora, you did it. You tested
Yeah, go for
stability. Yeah,
What,
yeah.
What do I roll? A 6-sided die? What do I roll?
Oh gosh, you're going to run a roll a d20 and pick an
Oh,
ability that seems applicable here. I would say agility is the one to do because the distance is not hard, but you have to land on this door without knocking it off its perch.
Agility.
Here, let me tie a rope to your waist real quick, and just in case you fall, we can.
That's an excellent idea.
You did
Ava is
spend money
using-
on that rope, and you should use it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ava is using her borrowed brain. All right.
It's not borrowed; it's fully stolen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you know.
You can, if you remove the screws on the side of my skull, you could see it on the inside if ever you want to examine it up close.
Drive it like you stole it, girlfriend. All right.
Stitch, I just
rolled-
got it. Okay. You guys come
rolled
up
it.
with the craziest names all the time. I don't even pay attention anymore. Stitch,
10.
right?
I
Whatever.
rolled it.
Okay,
I rolled
10.
a 10.
Yeah, that's good enough. You land there, and I will go ahead and reveal this room to you.
Okay.
Oh my
I land
God,
on my-
circles. Okay. And now I'll tell you what those are. So, what you're looking at here is a chemical refinery. Those are big old tanks and pipes, lots of machinery. The floor is grated, just like it is in the little hallway that you are standing over. Looking into this room and under the floor there, you see, first of all, it looks like it's flooded with chemicals under the floor there.
Mm,
Yeah, that's not great.
mm,
Not great.
mm.
You see a storage rack. I'm gonna say it is. Where's that ping tool? What's the ping tool look like?
You just
The arrow. There.
point and hold
Yeah,
it down.
yeah.
I believe
Hold it
I
down.
believe that this square thing is the storage rack. And it has a label on it that says boron control rods. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of boron rods in there.
Okay.
That's all you can see from here. This largest circle, I don't know if I said this earlier, the largest circle is a small nuclear reactor.
Just bury the lead there.
Yeah, there's a great detail.
Well, I was trying to read them in the order that you would notice them. And I thought that the toxic chemicals under the floor would probably catch the eye first, since there's a ton of them.
A
But yeah.
nuclear reactor. Good gracious. And they're kidnapping children for this place. I wonder what they're using them for. Why they're here.
Where is your familiar, Flagar?
It usually just hangs out on me.
Okay.
Like it'll kind of just keep on me, or it's curled around the brim of my hat.
Christian is drawing our attention to a Fifth Element reference, which I don't get because I haven't seen that movie since the 90s.
Okay.
Mentions the fifth element.
Boron control rods. Boron is the reference. I don't know. See,
was
when I
gonna
hear
say,
when
what, we're out Mojave?
yeah, see, when I hear boron, I think of Darkness 2 Gamers
Oh.
Rising.
Apparently, boron is element 5 on the periodic table.
Right. Yeah. There's the joke in Darkness
element.
Rising is the guy's trying to be all wise, and he's like, together we represent all of the 4 elements, but when we come together, we are something about like we represent the strong 5th element, boron. And everyone's like, what? It's good. It's a good joke. I didn't say it right. Watch that movie. Anyway. Yeah, you got a nuclear reactor, you got spilled chemicals, you got boron rods. What are we doing?
Hmm.
And the floor is if the floor is housing these heavy containers full of material, I would imagine that this floor is stronger than the floor that we just walked in on. I would hope.
It does not look quite as flimsy as the floor you are over.
Okay.
But I mean, it doesn't look like great. It's got a bunch of toxic chemicals under it, but definitely.
No, you said it is a grate.
No, okay. Listen, you.
I'm sorry. You lead me into these things.
Stepped in that one. Yeah.
No, we haven't stepped in it yet.
No.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it, gang.
Yeah.
Somebody,
All right.
somebody fall, please.
Hop
Okay.
on in there.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no, refuse.
I-
I'm gonna go ahead and step in here. Oh God, what am I doing?
Okay,
No.
so the first sound that you hear when you step in is a squelch, followed by a crash and shearing metal as this crazy, disgusting, slimy, radioactive thing bursts up from
Oh, shit.
underneath. And there it
And
is.
what?
There it is.
It's a monster.
He comes up
Ah.
out of the chemicals, for he is indeed made of the chemicals. I will have Flagar give me an intellect check, please.
Ooh, I have
DR8 here.
Well, give me a sec.
I mean,
That's an 8, baby.
oh, all right. So you're kind of seeing this thing at a weird angle from back there in the other hallway, but
Yeah.
this thing you know is called a radioactor. It is a creature made of the nuclear chemicals that are under the floor, and it is quite dangerous in a fight.
Yeah, I'm just like Flagar just like processes that and just shouts out, Zora, just get out of there. It's too dangerous.
I knew you were gonna say that, and I leave.
Okay, then act on it.
Is that another door up there in the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I
Looks like
didn't
a-
reveal
looks like
that
a door.
clearly, but there is a door
Like a
there.
door peeking out, yeah.
There's another room beyond. So I'll give you that move back for free, but we are gonna do an initiative roll.
Oh.
Somebody roll me a d6.
6.
Okay, bad guy goes first.
Oh. What?
Sorry. I didn't even roll it myself. So this guy's coming for you, joke lady. And,
No.
No. No.
What?
Battle rounds and initiative. Initiative D6. 1 to 3. Enemies go first. 4 to 6. PCs go first.
I had it backwards. I had it backwards in my head. All right. Fine. Have it your way, Mr. Reads the book.
Jason's the brain here every time. I lean on you, Jason.
I don't.
I definitely do when I'm running the game. Okay.
All right. All right. So what are we doing? You guys can go in any order you choose. I would suggest maybe Zora first, since you're the closest to this being.
Okay. Since I was told what kind of creature this is, can I use defenseless to choose one creature and ignore that creature's armor until the end of the fight?
Oh, let me take a look here. I don't see any reason why you couldn't.
I mean, as long as you have the like slot, the psi power to do it.
Oh, Cross was here. Bye, Cross.
Hey, Cross.
Yeah, I missed him earlier.
Yeah.
How much is the side power that I need?
So, psi power is you roll your ESP plus D4 every morning to determine how many powers you can employ that day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So you've done 2 so far. So whatever you roll minus 2 is what you have left.
Oops.
I had 2.
Okay. I guess I had 2. That's it.
Okay, so then no, you cannot use defenseless.
Okay. I didn't realize I needed to do that. I would have held off on the other 2.
Wait.
We made 2
That's
bridges.
fine.
Wait, no, but wouldn't you'd have a minimum of 3?
It's ESP plus the D4.
Plus the D4. So even if you
Okay.
roll a 1, that's still going to add to your 2 ESP, right?
Right.
So you had what did you roll on the die?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, then you had 3, and so you have 1 left.
Yeah, but however, I don't want to necessarily use it yet. We're only just beginning this thing.
Correct.
So no, I think I'm going to can I try to jump back this way over here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okie dokie. This will not require a roll because you are not. No, you know what? It'll be an easy one, but I'll need another agility check just so you don't kick the door down as you leave it.
Okay. My Gygax move.
Your cat is Gygax?
Yeah.
Yes, my cat's name is Gygax.
Oh,
He's adorable.
that's awesome.
15.
15. Okay, you easily jump back to the hallway.
Aha!
All
Gygax,
right.
move.
The door remains in place. Who's next?
No,
Hmm.
really? Did you just do that? What did you knock off?
I haven't got a ranged attack.
No! Stop it!
I've got a ranged attack.
Yeah, from back there.
Oh no, like I could move up and ranged attack.
Yeah.
I could try to hop over onto this bridgy doodad here.
You sure could.
Oh, it moved up.
What?
In roll 20, the chemical monster is right next to the door.
It shouldn't be. I moved him when I had the order wrong, and then I put him back. She's right where he popped out of.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move him again, see if it updates for you.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to hop here.
Okay.
Yeah,
so agility 8 to not knock the door off as you jump.
All right.
Ah!
Anyway.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. How about your omen?
Sure, let's spend an omen. Give me a sec to spend an omen to re-roll that shit.
Monkeys.
Is that worse?
Yes. Hey, look at that. I spent another omen. And I'll take that 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Eventually.
Go away, cat.
So as you leap through the air, you have a little bit of a Doctor Strange moment where you see a whole mess of alternate futures, 3 in fact, but only one of them leads to victory. And so that is the manner in which you land on the door.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out, because then I pull out my burp gun and I unload into this thing.
That's what I do.
So hey, out of those 3 omens I had,
Yeah. They're gone now?
oh yeah, they are so done. That's a 6.
Okay.
At best, I got a 6.
Well, you actually hit it, and the bullet, or whatever the hell your gun shoots, just gets absorbed right into his gloopy mess
Bloop.
and does no harm whatsoever.
It is a bullet shooting gun.
Yeah. Well,
If I can hit stuff with it, it does really good damage.
I'm like, close the door. Let's go south.
I can't close the door. I'm standing on the door.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's right.
You know what? I'm going to give you a chance to gain a hint here. So go ahead and roll me an intelligence, please. Intellect.
All of us are just.
I'm going to go straight up. Nope. Nada. It's not doing it.
Okay.
My dice have decided they hate me right now.
Cool. I'm sorry for the falling out between yourself and your dice.
Yeah, me too. I really like these dice.
You have to get some new ones. Stitch.
Well, Flagar's in the way, but
Flagrantly so.
I don't know. Can I should be able to maybe squeeze past him. I don't know.
I will say
I can do that.
if you're both making the effort together, that you can indeed both stand on the door. But it will make your agility, it will bump your agility check difficulty from 8 to 10.
Okay. Let me do that first. I'm gonna see if we can't escape to the south by jumping over there and throwing that door open.
Okay.
Agility check. I have a +3 on that, and I just rolled a 10 on the die. Okay.
Okay. Because if you'd failed that, it would have meant knocking the door off and you guys both would have gone down.
We're going down. Look over my shoulder at the monster, like, oh, that is very creepy, and just open the door there to the south to try and make an escape.
All right. Well, beyond that door, you see a room.
A short, tiny little room. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This room is just empty, except for the other door.
Okay. Can I go ahead and move in there, or wait for the next turn to do that?
I think you got to wait for the next turn.
Okay.
So now, as he's been thinking about for several seconds, the radioactor moves up to the door. And he's gonna pseudopod Flagar. Please roll a defense.
Oh, right. This is agility, right?
Yeah. That's how it works here. Defense. Yeah. Cool.
I got a 1.
You're gonna take a
Oh my god.
You're gonna take a D10 of damage as this acidic pseudopod lashes out and slaps you.
Hopefully you have more than 2 hit points like I do.
Oh, I'll roll
I mean-
it. I'll roll it.
I'm checking my armor.
Copy. Well, I hope you got a good armor roll.
Well, I got 2 out of 2 on my armor check.
Okay. Well, you took 9 damage from the pseudopod attack. So you're gonna drop that to 7, and then I
Okay, I'm down.
imagine you're dead.
Yeah, that is all of my HP.
Okay.
So
This was
Insta death.
yeah, Flagar was
no, I'm not dead. I'm just broken.
yeah. Flagar probably the best chance at killing this creature, but we'll see what else can happen here.
Yeah.
That's its turn. Back over to you guys. What'd you get?
Oh, we got you muted, Lisa.
I am hemorrhaging. I will die in 2 hours unless treated with a first aid kit. And all tests are DR16 the first hour, DR18 the last hour.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding out. Let's get away from this thing.
Yeah. That would be my action. I would like grab Flagar and drag him into that room just south of me.
Okay. Flagar, I assume you allow that to happen.
Yeah, I do not resist that one bit.
Cool. And Zora?
You're muted, Lisa.
You're muted.
Super muted.
I
There
didn't.
she goes.
I
No,
didn't realize I'd muted myself. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop over into that room and pull out my first aid kit. So I'm gonna have to roll to pop over there, I assume.
Yeah, and since they've left the bridge, it's now 8 again.
15.
Okay, no problem. So you'll get over there, pull out your first aid kit.
A request before you pull out your first aid kit.
Yes, sir.
Can you shut that door behind you, please?
I knew you were gonna say that. I shut the door behind me.
Okay, the door is in fact shut. Which means that when Dude Man here slimes his way onto the bridge, he has to spend his action opening the door.
Yeah!
Um,
He's chasing us. Crap. I'm going to open that other door.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Ah,
Then we might.
can't you hold that door closed?
hmm?
Can't you hold that door closed? Well, it, like keep
While the
keep it-
monster's trying to open it, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Okay.
It's, that would be an opposed check, I guess.
No, I'm just gonna set a DR for that. Go ahead and make a DR 12.
With strength.
If you can hit that, you hold the door closed.
I'm going to burn my one omen.
Oh, I see. I'm being
Come on,
booed from the
guys.
chat.
Cooperate.
I'm being
There
booed
we
from
go.
the chat
That's
for
better.
having the monster chase you, I believe.
That is 18 then total. And I just burned my omen. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you hold the door closed. You feel him pulling on it. Hey, listen. The monsters know what they're doing. All right. There's a whole book. There's a
Yeah,
whole book
Isn't
about it.
there a book about... Yeah.
All right, first aid kit.
Okay.
Ugh.
You're applying that to Flagar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Voice
And I have to.
aided.
What do I have to roll? An 18, you said?
No, that's so.
I think
You just have to treat me with the first aid kit.
yeah, that just works.
Okay.
That just works.
Okay, it just works. Yay!
Yeah,
Yay!
The high DR tests were for him. But they're negated now by the first aid kit, right?
Yeah.
Not sure actually. As written, only death is negated by the first aid kit.
Yeah.
Death, injury. What's the
No,
difference?
I think I'm gonna have to actually rest.
To get your
Like,
HP
Take
back.
that moment to catch my breath, to heal a little bit.
So Ava could just keep holding that door, right?
You know what, Stitch? Give me a luck check, please.
Oh, gee, many monkeys. All right, that's a -1 luck. The roll of Jesus. That's a total of 0.
Oh,
Okay, you continue to hold the door. You continue to feel the monster struggling against you. But your previous success on the strength check was enough that you can still hold the door closed. Flagar, you haven't technically done anything on this round.
No, because I mean, technically I'm
Okay.
down broken, I was hemorrhaging blood.
Right, but now you've been
First aid kit.
you've been carried away and healed, so you can still act. You just have the high DR checks.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of anything I could do that doesn't require opening that door. Like, give me a sec.
Come on, Magic Man.
Run.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because I'm
I
going to
know.
fucking kill myself.
I know. Like, I'm sitting there holding that door shut. That damn sheriff. A great way to get rid of us. Surely he suspected this would be bigger trouble than just what we could handle.
We got Meredith in the chat asking me questions like she's a player. I'm not going to tell you what the next door feels like. You're not in the room. Get in a game and then we'll talk.
That's why you should be here.
This door is on fire. Okay.
hold your ground, Meredith. You're doing good. What does out of the door feel like?
Oh, is that you asking?
No, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna holding my side. I'm gonna check the next door. How does it feel?
Normal. It's not hot or anything.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Oh, do you want to put your ear up against and see if you can hear anything first? Maybe.
Not really.
Okay.
I just gotta want to get out of this corridor with this goopy chemical monster that's trying to eat me. That I try and do so. Like, I've got a thing I'd like to do, but if I fail to do it, I will hurt myself and die.
Stitch, I wouldn't take that from him. I wouldn't let him talk to you like that.
Okay, come on.
Like, I'm looking that I could try and ensorcel that door that we were using as a bridge to like just knock it out of alignment enough so that this monster would fall through into the gears below. But spoilers, I'd have to make a DR14 check. I'd have to roll an 11 or better to do this. And I've been rolling 1s to 3s.
Well,
you already got the bad rolls out of the way. I have faith.
That's right. I do too. It should flip sooner or later.
Listen,
preferably sooner.
No spoilers, but you don't have any good options. You're going to have to choose a bad one.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to ensorcel the door to knock the monster down into the gears below.
Nice.
I wiggle my fingers. I wish upon every demon I've ever worked with.
No.
I got a 9.
Christian is reminding us that other players can spend omens to help. If anyone has any left.
Yeah.
I have not used any omens.
How many do you have?
I have 1.
If you want to help Flagar,
I will use the omen.
All right,
that's
good.
Let's see if check number 2. I'm kidding.
Jason, get some other dice, man.
I got a 10.
Oh.
So I failed that.
Yeah.
Take 1 damage, which puts me at -1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Roll that D4.
Yeah, I'm
broken
getting
again.
Coughs up a little more blood.
Oh man, poor Flagar.
I just cleaned that up.
play Flagar. You hold the door shut. We'll go.
Oh my god!
So once again, I am hemorrhaging. I die in 2 hours.
Well, at least you're rolling high on the D2s.
Good
Let's
lord.
see. All right. This now makes it the radioactor's turn. I will need Stitch to roll a strength check. This is basically your defense roll as it's trying to open the door. If anyone else wants to help, you can sacrifice your action for this round to help Stitch hold the door closed.
Yes, I will help Stitch hold the door.
All right.
I pulled out a fresh die and I rolled a 14, so that's a total of 16.
Yeah, so you easily hold the door closed. No problem. And then once again, Stitch, please give me a luck check.
Aha, that's a 20.
Woo!
You
Whoa.
hear, as this thing is trying desperately to yank the
19.
door open out of your grasp, you hear the sliding of metal on metal, followed by a splash and a crash. And you stop feeling pressure on the door. You know that this creature has dislodged the door it was standing on and fallen through the mesh into the gears.
And the gears are chomp, 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 chomp.
Oh, yeah, you can hear splashing and screaming, and it's bad. It's bad for this thing.
Pull the door slightly aside and confirm that with a quick peek.
Yeah, it's bad out there. You're lucky you didn't open that door sooner, because you might have been hit in the face with some of its acidic blood.
Stitch the bitch! Yeah!
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
is that what we call
I got
it?
lucky.
Wait, does Stitch
I
like
got-
this nickname? Is Stitch cool with it? Zora should
That's
know.
cool.
Zora should know.
That's cool. I don't know. You'll have to roll your DR to try it. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So does anyone else have a first aid kit with which to save Flagar's life?
I probably should retcon that and say I bought something.
If you want to spend the money, you can have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say I bought one, at least one.
Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty common thing to take out. So yeah. So Flagar, I guess you've been first aided again. At this point, there are no enemies in your vicinity. If you guys want to do a short rest, now's the time. Because in real life, we're also going to do a short rest. We're going to take our mid-game break for about 10 minutes. Flagar, come on, man. I know you have other dice in that apartment. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I see Christian and Meredith in there. Cross was there earlier. Someone else, I think. We'll be back in 10 and we'll see what else happens. And I remind you all of the title of this module.
Yep.
One of the goblins has a flamethrower. So
Only one.
we haven't found him yet.
It's assuming we can get to him.
Yeah, if you can get to that goblin, it's like saying John dies at the end. Are you even going to finish the book? I don't know. We'll see you guys in 10.
Dies about like a third of the way into it.
Yeah. Welcome back to
Okay.
Tales from the Backlog. We have our new cast member, Strelick, with us.
Yep.
Yeah, we met Gygax earlier. Now Strelick's here. Yeah, listen, I wanted to say something that I forgot to say back at the top of the show. If anyone's not familiar with Challengers of Vanth, this is a sort of Merkborg adaptation, or Merkborg's rules set adaptation of something years ago called Encounter Critical, which I was not aware of. I became aware of it by reading Challengers of Vanth. But apparently Encounter Critical was some sort of a satirical game mocking the overly complex rule systems of the earlier era of gaming in the 80s and 90s. I think some of you guys might have more insight on that than me, because I know Mia and Jason at least have been in the hobby a lot longer than I have. But I jumped on this game entirely because of the artwork on the cover. I saw a person on a dinosaur I thought primal, and then I looked closer and saw the person on the dinosaur was holding a giant gun, and I thought, oh, this is actually Thundar the Barbarian. And then I believe I saw both of those things in the inspiration list as references. So I got that right. And oh yes, Christian, the creator of this game, is in the chat, calling out Estron Ross as the original creator of Encounter Critical. So I have downloaded that as well. I'm gonna look at it. Jason and I recently discussed the possibility of running that game as well. However, it would be a bit of a self-flagellation exercise because it's, you know, deliberately overcomplicated, and we couldn't even do Shadowrun. So
Well,
we did Shadowrun by avoiding all the bits of Shadowrun that were at all complex.
Exactly, yeah. But
it's really good.
I'm on record saying this before. We're gonna do Shadowrun again someday because I think I can do
all the fun with that.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay,
well,
boss.
Look at Rollmaster if you're worried, you know, about a complex system, you know, with its 10 attributes and blah, blah, blah. Let's not go there.
Okay, listen, I think I can do Shadowrun. I want to do it justice. Here's the thing. Shadowrun, I think, is the only game we've run on this show where I feel like I failed to run it. And that's my real problem, is that I didn't give the game a solid chance. There's some other games we've played where, boy, it was the game's fault. But Shadowrun was my fault. So that's where I'm coming from.
We were all struggling. I mean, that game was a struggle to just build a character for.
Yeah, and I think knowing that, I would give myself more time with it. That's all. So
yeah, we're all healed up a little bit in this little corridor.
Yeah, so short rest. You can get a D4 plus 2 because of the healing kit.
Yeah, I did. I got
great.
3 whole HP.
Awesome. You no longer have a bridge, but you're now standing on the short side if you want to jump across to the nuclear reactor room. Or you can open the door that you are adjacent to.
Am I still suffering DR penalties?
You know what? I could ask the game's creator, but instead I'm going to say, give me a luck check DR8.
No.
Oh.
Cool. Now I am doing nothing the rest of the game.
No, you know what? I'm going to pick an arbitrary time that it wears off. You're just going to have to live with it for a scene or two.
Well, then I'm doing nothing right now. I'm recuperating.
Fair enough.
Lego, are you feeling a little better, I hope?
Yeah. So what shall you guys do?
Well, gals, I just keep getting this really bad vibe from this door right here, you know, to the east. But maybe that other door in the shitty great hallway, maybe that goes somewhere that's not completely awful.
You're now talking about this door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting to that door might be difficult.
Because every time I've thought about opening this door, we're nearby, I just get this real bad vibe off it.
Okay. Well, then let's jump across to the nuclear reactor room and check the door in that space.
Sometimes the cruelest thing you can do as a GM is have a good poker face. So, Stitch, you want to go into the hallway or you want to go to the reactor room?
I'm going to jump across to the reactor room.
Okay. What's your strength score?
I got a +2 in strength.
Yeah, you can jump without a roll. You're fine.
And whoop.
All right. So you know what you see in there is boron rods, which seem like the exact kind of thing that you could maybe use to absorb radiation, perhaps from some sort of creature made of radiation.
Now that you mention that, that's a great idea.
Man, if only they'd been right there next to it.
I'm a magician, not an engineer.
No, that's true. I gave you 2 checks. And you just failed them. I would have told you that information. Yeah, you're in the reactor room, and next to you is that other door that you spied earlier.
Okay. Zora, Flagar, do you want to wait there while I go open and check this door, or join me here?
Flagar pulls himself to his feet. We should back her up.
All right, if you're feeling up to it, I'm right behind you.
Feeling up to it. Ha.
I will stand close to the door to catch Flagar in case he has some trouble. I can grab.
Throw him a rope. Yes.
Yes.
Basically, we can hand him across to each other. You know, it's like, here, have a Flagar.
Actually, I believe the rope has been tied to Flagar this whole time.
It was tied to me.
Oh, it was tied to Zora? Okay.
Yeah, it was tied to Zora, because since she went out on that plate first, the bridge.
Well, since it's tied to me, I can throw it to Stitch, and then Flagar can use the rope to make his way across, right?
Yeah, this is only a 5-foot jump, and you guys are not on a time crunch. I'll just say that eventually you figure out how to get Flagar across. You'll be fine.
Come on over, Flagar. Join me.
Join us, Flagar.
Join me on the radioactive side.
Yeah, okay, I'll try.
All right. Yeah, you guys can just freely go across. It's no problem.
Right. That door, I am going to do the classic. I'm going to put my ear to it and see if I hear anything on the other side.
Crying children.
Yay! Crying children.
Yeah.
Hey.
Be careful. That may not be crying children. Those may be crying goblins because they lost their radioactive monster.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if it can really be said to be their radioactive monster.
I will take heed of Zora's warning, but crack the door again, do the whole peel it just slightly open.
Man, I love how careful this party has been with doors all night.
It's
so many adventures I've run where people are just like, I'm gonna kick that door open. All right, let's get this revealed. I have to move that a little so you can see all of it on the show. I'm also gonna turn the what do you call it, the art off here because it's in the way now. So you see a room full of prison cells. It looks like a New Line Cinema logo or perhaps just a generic film strip, but it is in fact prison cells. Listen, I'm getting razzed in the chat. You got to give some back sometimes. So you got 12 prison cells in this room. And as soon as you open the door and they see you, the ones who can see you start screaming. If you would like, you can test presence to calm the children.
Oh. Anyone else got a... I have a 0 on presence, so...
It's a DR 12.
Yeah.
Except for Flagar.
Kids, calm down. It's okay. We're here to help. And that is a 12 on the dice.
Woo!
And no negative?
No negative. I've got a 0 negative. Yeah, no negative.
Okay, so they calm down. And as you are calming them, you notice that each of them in their little prison cell is wearing an advanced psychotronic helmet.
Oh.
You cannot tell what these helmets are for, but you can tell that they are advanced and psychotronic.
What, are they like plastic looking with like a spinny like alert thing on top?
No, they're
Like a
metal.
little-
They're metal with a spinny alert thing on top.
Okay.
And they say spork. Now, everyone who has seen the VHS era film, The Psychotronic Man, raise your hand. Come on, Jason. I thought I had you on this one. I thought Jason was gonna. All right,
Man.
Psychotronic Man.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Can I I want to test the door, the cell doors, to see if they're, if the locks are easily pickable.
I haven't seen this.
As a matter of fact, the cell doors are unlocked.
If they're unlocked, then these kids are still in there. That's a bad sign.
In what way, Zora?
Well, if it's unlocked, they could have made their way out. If they're wearing a helmet and they walk out of this and they're taken out of the cell, I'm assuming something bad happens to their brains or otherwise.
The helmets are indeed attached to the ceiling, so you cannot remove a child from a cell without also removing the child from the helmet.
Aha! Aha! I knew.
Also, perhaps another factor keeping the children in the cells is the radioactive monster and the shark, but also it could be the helmets.
I wonder if these boron rods might be able to help us.
Wait, radioactive monster and the shark?
Yeah,
The
you guys
radioactive monster.
you
that was
didn't
in the
fight the
room.
shark because Zora made a bridge, but you saw a fin in the water.
Oh. I was like, wait, we didn't notice a shark in this room?
No, you noticed the shark back in the underground river. You just didn't have to
Like-
fight it.
I'll ask the kids, like, kids, we're here to help you. I'm Eva Stitch Zora. I'm here to rescue you.
Can you take off
Aren't
your
you a
funny
little
hat?
short for a
Oh my god!
Frankenstein?
Yeah, I'm not much bigger than a small teenager. Yeah, we've gotten rid of the monster that have been guarding you. Come with us. We're here to rescue you.
They are terrified and will not.
Mm.
I'm gonna say test presence to see if you can get one of them to speak with you.
You little shits, just talk to me.
Wow!
You know what?
I rolled an 11.
Whatever
on the dice,
when
but-
it comes to children, whatever works. I say that as a father. 11, you're fine. One of them says,
Oh.
we can't leave the cells. We can't take the helmets off.
That's unfortunate.
We seen someone take the helmet off and they died.
Oh. Great. Maybe there's a power source somewhere we need to switch off to allow those
Yes.
helmets to come off.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. There's a power source somewhere.
I
I look at the ceiling. Do I see anything up there? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
No, you go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I look at the ceiling. Are there any? Are the helmets that are attached to the ceiling? Do I see wires headed somewhere or anything like that?
They go into the ceiling, so you can't tell where they're headed. But you definitely do see wires and conduits, switches, little, what do you call those, like old-timey light bulbs that come out. It's all kinds of steampunk here. You can, if you would like, you can roll an intellect check to see what you can figure out.
I got a 2 on intellect, so I'm going to try it.
Much better than my -1.
Okay.
This is going to be very easy.
Is it better than a 3? Is it easy as a 3?
No, you suck.
Oh my God.
I rolled
You-
that one.
Zora, you look pained. Is your brain working okay?
Zora gets a headache from the intense fear and trauma of all the children in this room.
Mm.
All of you need to just shut off your psychic screams for a moment, please? I'm trying to think here.
We'll see you later, Christian. Thanks for coming by. Try to look.
you.
If you don't get back on, this will be up on Twitch for a couple of weeks, and it'll be on YouTube thereafter in perpetuity. Monday shows go up to YouTube on the Thursday, 3 days following. So we'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate you, and thanks for the game.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Love this.
Yeah. So, Stitch, did you want to roll that intelligence check or intellect check?
Yeah, I think I will as well. Just kind of looking around and examining the room. I have -1 as a stat. That is 10 total.
Okay, so that's the super easy one was DR6. So what you get from that intellect check is that you could safely remove a helmet from a child with a DR8 intellect check each time.
Oh.
But were you to fail that, the child would die.
Oh. All right. I explained that to Zora. I was like, I think maybe we can remove these, but it'll take a little, I don't know, a little finesse to get these off their heads without killing them. Because it seems that each child is tied into the system differently based on their physiology.
Yeah, you got to figure it out for each one.
How many children are in here?
I said already. I think it's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. 12.
Are you feeling
I'm
lucky,
sorry.
punks?
There are 12 prison cells, but there are only 9 children.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
That's better. You're only going to kill some of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I asked the kids, it's like, kids, are you feeling lucky, punks?
No! If we were
We can-
lucky, we would not be in psychotronic helmets in prison cells guarded by a radioactive acid monster.
Are you sure you didn't deserve this?
No.
Oh. Well, you're lucky enough the monster's gone. We can remove your helmets, but there is a risk.
Why
Who's
don't
willing to?
why don't you just kill the magician?
Oh,
Oh, well, tell us about that. You could have started with that.
Started with
Okay,
what?
I point over at Plagar. I'm like, that magician there?
He's a magician?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see his hat? That hat tells it all right there.
I believe he's wearing a cowboy hat.
No, it's supposed to be like a Gandalf hat.
Oh, okay.
The pointy wizard cat.
I from our earlier conversation, I thought it was Gandalf except the hat.
The guy back behind me, it looks like Gargamel. Yeah, he's a magician.
And you know what? I gotta say, for sheer visual flail, I gotta take Gargamel over Gandalf. But you do you. It said for sheer visual flail, I gotta take Gargamel over Gandalf. But you do you, you know, it's your thing. It's your character.
I mean, I wanted to pretend like I could be cool for a little bit.
No, the hat is good. The hat is good. And the robot wasp, or however you describe that creature. I pictured a robot wasp when you described it.
Well, it's like a biomagicanical wasp.
Biomagicanical, obviously.
Right.
So that means it's like its blood is on the outside.
Well, it's like, magic, and I had to build it myself, and it's got a little cyber human skull instead of a wasp head.
Would it be the kind of thing that would entertain children?
Depends on the children.
Well, there's 9 of them here.
We have a doll.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
I brought that doll with me.
cool.
I'm like, thanks for reminding me of that. I bring it out. I was like, does this belong to anybody? Creepy, creepy.
That's my doll. It's my doll. It's the one on the far cell.
So I go over and
east
give
side.
it to them. I was like, here, we found this on the way into the cave.
Thanks. Rips its head off.
Oh,
What?
Why
What?
would you do that to your doll?
It's my sister's doll.
Oh, okay. Is your
Oh.
sister here with you? Or, no.
No, she died.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry to hear that.
I'm just kidding.
Kids. All right. I've had enough of these kids.
The
They're not
older
gonna let us help
girl
them.
at the far end is like, don't listen to him. His helmet's been messing with his head.
Okay.
But the wizard, huh? Do you know where he is?
No, he just comes in here sometimes. He checks our helmets. He's the one who put them on us.
Well, Flagar, looks like we may have to go back through that door you didn't want to go through anyway.
Of course we do.
Which
Of
door
course.
does the wizard usually come through, kids?
Well, there's
Probably
only
this-
one door in this room.
Yeah, it's probably this door right here.
You mean the one door? He comes through that one? That's weird.
That's weird.
Okay.
One time he appeared in a puff of smoke, but he coughed a lot and he didn't seem to like it.
Is there anything up here?
No,
this
that's
just-
a wall.
Okay.
Well, kids, we'll be back.
All right.
Don't go anywhere while we're gone.
Yeah. If anyone comes, if the wizard shows up, don't tell him we're here.
Right.
How are you guys going to handle the rotten floor hallway this time?
Carefully.
Well, your bridge
Yeah.
has fallen through the floor.
Yeah.
There is
I want
still
to take some of these.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I want some of these boron rods just in case.
Oh, all right. You can take some boron rods. There's 20 of them there.
Okay.
How many are you taking?
How big are they?
4 feet long.
Oh, yeah, your carrying capacity would be. Well, okay.
I guess I could take 2. That would probably be as much as I could handle, right?
So
Well,
is the entire grate here, like all 20 feet of that, just gone?
no. The part where the door fell through, so basically where there used to be a bridge, that's now exactly where there's a hole.
So can I
So
like
yeah.
hold on to like the edge of the wall and try and just drag myself around that hole?
You could. It's going to be a luck check to see if you fall through, though. Because even where there is not currently a hole, there could still become a new hole.
Yeah, the floor could still collapse.
And trying
Well-
to jump across it's going to be like an agility check.
Yeah, unless your friends help you and you take your time, then it's, whatever.
I don't know why we wouldn't help.
Yeah, and in that hallway with the collapsed bridge, is there any way I could cling to the wall, kind of climb on it, or
Well,
get up to the
the
ceiling?
only part of the wall where there is potentially a grip is that one part that Zora saw earlier, where there are buttons hidden in the stonework, and that part is, let me bring it up. That part is this north wall. Sorry, wrong tool. The north wall between the door you came through and the door you're behind now.
Okay.
You
So
Like-
nobody has examined those
You
buttons since they
reach
were-
around and hit some of them buttons.
I can certainly try. I will try and leap closer to him, I guess back over to the other side of that door.
Oh, you're gonna leap over past it. So give me an agility check on that. That'll be DR 10.
I have a rope in case you want to have that available so that, don't you think you should tie the rope around yourself?
I think maybe
Maybe.
we've kind of like created that kind of line between all three of us.
Yeah, let's do
Right.
that. Just so that,
Let me All right, so agility +3 plus the die roll of 10, so 13.
Yeah, you made it.
Yay.
Bloop. All right. And then kind of hanging there on the edge, kind of feel along the wall, those buttons like, okay. Press a few buttons.
Each one you press seems to. You remember when you first got to this hallway, I described that there were a bunch of gears and pistons smashing things up underneath the floor. When you press the first button, it seems to slow one of the gears down for a second.
Oh.
So what you
Okay.
now understand is that somehow these controls can turn off that machine, but you have to figure out how. So it's going to be an intellect check to do so.
Oh.
This will be
Okay.
a DR12 to safely deactivate the machinery. And a sorry. The adventure book here says strength DR14 to render it inoperable. But I don't. That sounds hard.
Yeah.
Intellect 12
Hey.
or strength 14 is what you get.
Oh. Okay. I rolled a 15 on the dice, so
Woo!
14 total on my intellect.
You know what? Where you grew up, there was a system exactly like this for running the elevator up to. You know, that never makes sense. Someone lifting up the die, like.
Well, I'm just giving it praise, like, thank you. And then I dropped it and it rolled a net 20. So, like, I'm going to keep this handy. Okay.
Yeah. So you've seen a system just like this before. It was the elevator to get up to the mayor's office where you grew up. Well, you didn't grow up, right? You're a Frankenstein. So you're not
Yeah.
sure whose memory that is.
But part of you.
Yeah.
Part of
Yeah.
That's just a thing that crops up in your brain, and you turn this off, and all the gears and pistons stop moving. So now what you have is a 20-foot pit that is just filled with stopped machinery that you could easily climb down and is no longer a danger. And all of that shiny, sparkly stuff underneath is now accessible to a person with a rope.
A bunch of shredded metal and things. Who's coming across with me? Who wants to go down there?
Oh, you know what? I know you look so excited to do so. Why don't I stand up here and guard it while you do that?
Okay. I'll
All right.
climb down there.
You're going down?
Lower my. Yeah, I'll climb down.
We can use the Roll20, or we can use the Discord dice roller for this, whatever. Give me a 3D100, please.
3 D100s. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Easy. I'll use the roll 20. 3. There we go. 43, 40, and 75.
Add those together, and that's how many gold credits worth of coins and gems are down there.
158. Okay.
Also,
You see me scooping stuff up and stick it into my pouch.
you also find a two-handed sword etched with runes of the
Nice.
personal guard of Darth Varaxis. And I don't know who that is, but Christian's back. Maybe
I know
he can
who
tell
that
us.
is.
The
You know who that
two-handed
is?
Sword? Okay.
I actually do know who that is.
You read that part.
Yeah. That is the. Give me a sec. He is the guy who's trying to eliminate all of the Star Knights.
Oh yeah, I see him. He's an Inquisitor.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh no, he employs the Inquisitors.
yeah.
Ah, I see. Quick search will solve that. Oh, that's in the Psywitch class thing. Interesting. All right. Well, anyway, you find a sword inscribed with the runes of his personal guard. It has no special
Interesting.
stats attached to it, but it is a cool sword.
Well, I'll take it.
All right. Plus all that gold. Gold credits.
Okay. I will split that amongst the three of us when we get an opportunity later.
Yeah, this is cognitive dissonance for me, because when I say gold, I think of gold coins, but when I say credits, I think of like plastic. So
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe it's both gold, plastic.
Right.
I will say at this time, since the machinery is off and you guys possess a rope, and even without the rope, the machine itself is climbable when it's off, the danger of this piece of hallway is no more. So you may now traverse it freely.
Which door do we want to open?
You have
Lego
discovered
equipment for
this door
door right here.
this. Sorry, I was pinging. Okay. Flagar is the purple. Flagar wants to open that door.
Whoop. That one right there. I'm hovering on. Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. And when are you going to open it?
Yes.
Well, wait, before Stitch opens it, Flagar is going to get his gun out and at least try and cover her in case something bad is there waiting for us when the door opens.
Okay, Flagar, I told you earlier that I was going to choose an arbitrary time for your broken penalties to wear off. You have reached that time. You are rolling normally again. You guys got through the last couple of scenes and very wisely had Stitch and Zora do all of the rolls. So rather than continue to punish you, we'll just move on. This is what you see. Another hallway. Another hallway leading far off to a door.
Shall we proceed?
Not before you
Zora
look up
and
and
Flagar?
sideways. What's up? What's down? What's sideways? Look at everything.
Yeah,
Just
examine
between
it
your
closely.
This is a perfectly smooth, square prism shape stone hallway. 90-degree angles from the floor to the walls, 90-degree angles from the walls to the ceiling. And this door at the far end is a metal door, cool to the touch, quiet. And that's all you know about it so far.
Shall I open this door, or should we backtrack and open that other door first?
One of the goblins has a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Just one.
Well,
This one?
Stitch, do you hear anything on the other side of that door?
It's quiet. I didn't hear anything.
Here,
Cool.
come back here,
Cool
and
to the
I will
touch.
try and open that door with my magic, since I'm apparently feeling a little better now.
Okay.
Just
I will
so
move.
I will be in front with my gun ready, and I wiggle my fingers and open the. Is it another sliding door?
Yeah, they're all sliding doors for no damn reason.
Okay. So I need. What do I need? I need to be on my own class. 10, 8. I need a 5 or better for this.
So you're opening the door at the far end of the long hallway.
Yeah, the one that.
The one that Zora's close to.
Yes.
Okay.
Zora, do you want to back off from that doorway a little bit just in case?
She is already a 5-foot step back.
I'm still backing up.
All right.
Okay. You fucking kidding me?
My guy.
Really?
Fucking give up.
Get
Jason!
another set.
I did it!
Oh, God. No. Okay. So you
Cool, and I
failed.
do 2 hit point damage to myself, and I'm not casting any more spells for.
I maybe start using the Roll20 roller, Jason. Just,
yeah, there we go. Or the
just to
Discord one.
spruce-
Supposedly,
Yeah,
I like rolling dice.
You know what? Things change over
3
time.
rounds.
People change. People move on.
Oh, ouch.
So
I'm
Flagar's
sorry,
having
Jason.
the worst day of his
Frustrating.
life,
Yeah.
but there's going to be so much experience if you live. Nothing happens except that Flagar
Yeah,
harms himself.
I get like a really painful, like a sharp spike driving into my head, does some damage, and I've got 3 rounds before I can use magic again.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry,
My
Flagar. You seem to be
frustration, I
flailing a little.
literally walk up to that door and open it.
You know
throw
what?
it open.
I am actually going to house rule that this damage doesn't happen.
No, I'm frustrated, but that I am driving that into my character.
Okay.
He's gonna walk up and just throws that door open.
All right. You know what? If you want to take the damage as a choice, that's your thing. You can do that. I am offering to house rule it, not because I feel bad for you, but because I think it kind of doesn't work as a class feature. If failing a roll.
No, it's riffing on using scrolls in base Morkborg.
Yeah, it is. It is. But taking damage from it, ooh, that sucks. Anyway, the door opens.
What's there?
You know, in all our Merkborg games, no one's ever used that many scrolls. That's why it's catching me off guard. You see someone roll 3d6, please.
I'll do that. Hold on. 6 total.
Okay. Sorry, this is the wrong room, but we'll keep that number for another time. Yeah, you see a makeshift barracks. There's a round bed covered in silk sheets. There's a mirrored ceiling.
Oh, God.
And there are 24 small pallets on the floor.
Okay.
It sounded hot at first, right? And then there were all these pallets.
You know, now I'm just kind of confused.
Yeah.
I wonder where the sleepers have awakened and gone to.
There's no one. I don't see anyone in there.
I am the Quartet Haderach.
Bow, chicka, wow, ugh.
All right. Yeah, so you don't see anyone at this time. I will say, hold on a sec. Let me find a thing real quick. Give me a Flagar, you are the one that opened the door. Please give me a presence check. Or ESP, whichever's better.
12.
You look up at the ceiling and see something hanging there. Something sticky.
What?
You look up at the ceiling and see something sticky hanging there.
No.
Am I hard to hear when I lean back?
No, it's a little bit, but I also have a fan going, like, literally right here at my feet.
Okay. This is
This
is my first show with the new microphone, which is stationary instead of clipped to my shirt.
Yeah, you've sounded good the whole time for me, Steve. Just
no problem with for me.
Mostly good. My ears are a little garbage.
Okay.
And with an ambient noise, I can lose words.
Copy that. Okay. Yeah, so you see a sticky thing on the ceiling.
Like, define thing?
You cannot define the thing, so therefore I cannot define the thing. It's about 5 feet wide. And it's like a big lump.
Oh.
Ew. Like, about how high is the ceiling?
10 feet.
Like, ladies, get over here. Like, look at this thing. What do you think that is?
I don't know. What color is it? Is it moving? Does it smell?
I don't know. What color is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm imagining
Gray.
like a pale cream yellow.
Did you ever have
gross.
Ghostbusters toys in the 80s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how the slime came in little cups that look like Play-Doh cups? It's the color of Ghostbusters slime. It's like clear but kind of grayish.
Okay.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that's real nasty.
Not in a Bill Murray movie or anything.
Hmm.
It's a big
Could
lump
be.
of it, though. It's bigger than
And
a child.
Where is it?
Where is it? Let me pick a spot and say that it's there. It's right here.
If only we had a flamethrower.
I mean, I could try
Um.
shooting it, but
It's just chilling there. It's not moving or anything. It's vibrating a little bit. There's some fluctuations in it, but it's not like moving around.
There's something alive in there, but should we just try and sneak by?
I'm inclined to just go south.
I think
Try this door down
kind of,
here.
I'm kind of on that. Yeah, what he said.
So when you say south, you want to go that way?
Yeah.
Tiptoe.
That way.
Okie dokie.
I don't like how he said that.
No, you sure don't, because as soon as you come in, that thing drops off the ceiling and starts moving after you.
Of course it does.
I mean, I don't know what you guys thought we were doing here.
Yeah. I'm going to pull that two-handed sword and prepare for the worst.
Should
All
someone
right.
roll for initiative?
Yes, anyone may do that. It is a D6, and that's a cave ooze that you have encountered.
Ooze. All right. Lisa, do you want to roll the D6 this time? Or
Okay. And do I add anything to it or just straight roll?
Just roll it straight.
4.
4. So players go first, but there is something I missed in the cave ooze stat block. Lisa, you will need to give me a luck check, DR 12.
What? Okay, I failed that.
You are touched by the ooze as it falls. So, I'm sorry. Was it Flagar who entered the room first?
Yeah, I entered
Yeah.
the room first.
I don't
I
know
haven't
why
even
my
been
brain.
in the room.
I don't know why my brain said it was Lisa. Okay, Flagar, you please roll the luck check.
Oh God.
I know. It got worse when I said that, even though you already failed it.
Wow.
What?
It's a luck check?
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
a plus.
Oh no, I'm just making sure it's a luck check.
It's a luck check, but I'm giving you a plus
I
4
got a
since
19.
you saw the thing already. All right, so it comes down near you, but does not land on you.
Yay.
nice.
Okay, I wouldn't have entered the room if it was right there.
Right, but it comes down at an angle. It's a jumpy
Kind of
thing.
detaches and sploosh. Yeah, swings.
No,
kinda, maybe.
because you saw it, I was giving you a plus 4, but you didn't need the plus 4. It is not near. It is not against you now, but it is near you. And you guys won initiative as well, so do your thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Come on,
Yeah, I'm
Stitch.
gonna.
Do the thing.
Flagar is gonna twist his fingers into weird shapes, and you see like this magenta, like magical writing form up, and he is going to try and zap the cave ooze with a magic attack.
Please, let's do
Blast
some
it with some
magic.
eldritch energies.
Yes, Eldritch all the way.
So, let's see.
Fingers crossed for you, Jay.
Fucking kidding.
Oh,
No!
no!
You know what? From
well,
now
wait,
on, if
I got
anyone
it.
wants
Wait.
to roll for Jason,
I got a 6,
okay?
and whatever the DR is, it's -2.
Wow.
What was the spell you were casting?
It's not a spell, it's one of my class abilities, magical attack, on page 21. I test
Okay.
magic power to direct eldritch energies against a single target within 60 feet for magic power plus DR4 damage, minimum 1. And I got a 6 on my initial magic power check.
This being a Merkborg system, if the DR is not specified, it's 12. So your -2 makes it 10. You still don't succeed.
Yeah. but at least I don't hurt myself in the process.
At least not. Who's next?
I will try and hit it with the two-handed sword. Probably not
Okay.
going to do much damage. Is that a strength check with that, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be a total of
7?
7.
7 to hit?
7 total, yeah.
Yeah,
to hit.
you don't hit it.
I whiff. Okay.
Okay.
You guys are going to need a
Undulating
12.
mass
12
dodges.
to hit it.
Okay.
Boron rod. I'm going to try to stick it with a boron rod and see if that has an effect on it.
Okay, you're going to stick it with the rod, like stab it with the end of the rod, or swing at it?
Yes. Stab it.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
10.
You miss.
Yeah.
It's very oozy and slippery. It just moves out of the way real quick. Now, the fortunate
Okay.
thing is that it has all three of you to choose from.
I choose you.
I am going to roll this in the Discord 1d3, and I'm going to announce in advance. Stitch is 1, Zora is 2, Flagar is 3. I'm really sorry, Flagar.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
The
No.
viewers can't necessarily see that, but in our Shadows of Laconia Discord, which the link is below,
It's a 3.
I have just rolled that in front of everyone. In fact,
Oh,
here's
boy.
the link. Please join. That's a 3. He's attacking you, Flagar. Roll defense, please.
Come on. 17?
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, well, hold on. This thing doesn't have like a regular ass attack. You know what? Turn that same roll into a luck.
16?
You are just fine. It's trying to touch
Yay.
you and it fails.
Yay. I don't want this thing to touch me. It's
Yeah, so that's its turn. Now it's you guys again.
Runs in
Right.
HP?
I will do a sword attack again with any luck. Jesus. No, pardon me for saying that. That's not going to cut it. Literally or figuratively or I got a 9 total.
Okay. Yeah, you miss.
I missed.
Who's
Okay.
next?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm like Flagar's getting frustrated, so he pulls out his gun again and just tries to blap it with his gun.
Oh, okay.
And I'll take the 17.
Yeah, you hit it.
Nice.
Yeah, well, let's see how nice that is.
Big nice, please. Big nice.
9 damage.
Yeah. You do 9 damage to it. I better start tracking the damage using this pen. Such as,
Sweet.
And the back of this envelope. You'd think I'd be prepared. All right. Is that all three of you? No, Zora, have you gone yet?
I have not gone yet.
Go ahead.
All right. Stabbing with the boron rod.
All right.
Miss again. Rolled a 10.
Gracious.
Okay, here he goes. I'm gonna be honest with the man in the chat right now, Christian. I do not understand what envelop 2d20 per round means. I don't know what that means. which
I
is
assume
the
that envelop
sec-
means like
Yeah, I know what the envelop
Scoop you
part
in.
means, and I know what a round is, and I know what 2d20 is, but I'm not sure what the 2d20 per round is for. So that's
So once the
why-
caboose has enveloped its prey, the victim takes 2d20 damage per round and
Ah.
will not use their hands or feet. Once the target is subdued, the ooze opens an orifice through its membranous skin, large enough to pass the dead victim into its internal acids to break it down.
lovely.
Digesting prey takes approximately 1 minute per round.
Oh, are you reading this in the opponent book?
Yeah.
I see. Well, so the envelop part just works then.
If it touches you.
I am gonna do the 1d3 again.
Number
This
2.
This time it's 2, which is Zora.
That's me.
Yeah,
What?
so it's got
Oh.
it's got to touch you first. So test luck.
Okay.
Please.
Nope. I rolled a 4.
You have been touched.
I have been touched. All right. Now what?
You still get a defense.
Wait. Is the luck the
Yeah, is the luck the defense?
the defense?
You know what? Sometimes we play test things. Maybe this is clarification for a later edition.
Edition.
Hey, you never know. Scotty play tests with us.
Because you still would get
So
an
that guy,
armor
Jake.
bonus on that, wouldn't you?
Well, I
yeah,
have
you
a
would. You definitely
D4
get an armor
chainmail. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Yeah, you definitely get a chainmail bonus.
Yeah, you'd get
Okay.
that minus D4 off of the 2d20 damage.
But the 2d20
Okay.
is on a future round. At this
Yeah,
point,
the
you
2d20
failed
would be so blah blah blah. Yeah, on the subsequent turn.
Yeah.
So we still have a turn to maybe hurt this thing enough that it won't envelop you. Hey.
Good luck, because it only gets to attack one of you per turn, and now you've got 3 attacks on it. So see what you can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it back to us?
Yeah, it's done. It did the touch on Zora, and it's done. Oh yeah, he says or pull her out. That's a thing you can do for sure.
I'm just going to try and shoot this thing again.
Shoot it good.
16.
Hit. I don't think he likes it, guys.
Yeah, it's like no
I
damage.
did 1 damage.
Oh my gosh. The pseudopod that's got a hold of Zora, I would like to cut it.
I
from
probably
its
did
body.
no damage.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's no way it can. Yeah, there's no way it can.
Yeah.
Take that damage. You're gonna attack the pseudopod, Eva.
Yeah, whatever's grabbed a hold of Zora, try and cut it from its form.
Okay. Take a swing.
Oh, it bounced off of the nat 20 to a 14 on the dice, so 16.
Excuse me. It does hit.
Okay, that is a 2d6 attack. Do I add strength to that? I forget.
No.
No, just the
so
dice.
5 total damage then.
Good enough. Let me do the armor. It's got rubbery skin. That is the form of its armor. Okay, so you actually inflict 3 damage.
Am I able to do anything, or am I incapacitated?
No, you are not incapacitated. You may attack.
I think under the circumstances, I'm going to use that last my last spell ability, or my last class ability.
Yeah.
Defenseless. Choose
Okay.
one creature. I ignore that creature's armor until the end of that fight.
Absolutely. Do that.
Okay. Now, do I roll my attack now?
Yes.
Or okay.
You know what? I think technically no,
What?
but yes. Go ahead.
Oh, what?
Because it should be an action to use the ability, right? It doesn't say that though. No, go ahead and roll the attack.
Let's see. We're not seeing anything from. Okay. Rolled an 18.
Yeah. I'll say, this, I think the magical ability is pretty nerfed if you have to spend a whole round on it. So the 18 is fine. You do damage, or you do hit, roll the damage.
Okay. And I'm rolling 1d6, is that right?
What are you attacking it with?
The boron rod. That's what I had in my hand.
I'm going to say that's 1d4. Well, actually, it's basically like a club. Is there stats for a club in here?
Simple club is a D4.
Yeah, like I said. Okay, D4.
4.
All right.
Nice.
4 damage. It is injured.
Oh, finally.
Zora, I am afraid you will now be enveloped.
Okay. That's fine.
You have just taken 25 damage.
And I tasted great. And I knew what it was thinking while it was eating me.
It wasn't thinking. It's an ooze.
It was thinking. It was thinking, gosh, this woman tastes delicious.
Okay.
It was thinking.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a 5-foot amoeba, but all right.
The blob. Lovely.
Yeah, so you guys watch as Zora is just enveloped by this huge amount of goop that begins dissolving her skin and such. She's not having the best time. But it's back to the player's turn. Good night, Christian. Thanks for coming by.
Well, Zora, is there any way that we can't save her at all at this point? She's gone.
I mean, she's like, Zora, how many hit points did you have?
4.
So
Yeah.
she's at negative 21 HP.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not great.
We can fix this, right?
We can fix it.
Fix this?
I mean, you can see her rib cage.
Yeah. She's gone.
But you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Modern science, hey.
Hey, I'm alive and well in your memories.
Stupid ooze. And I'm shooting that ooze again.
You do that.
Yeah, I want this ooze dead. So I'm going to guess a 9 isn't good enough to hit it.
You're correct. Eva?
Okay. One last attempt with the sword, maybe, with any luck.
Do it.
12. Right on the nose.
Yeah, you hit.
I'm on D6s. 6, excuse me.
6 damage, you kill it. Zora, please roll me a d4.
I'm dead, aren't I?
You're broken. Page 33 of the book.
3.
You are hemorrhaging just like Flagar was. You're hemorrhaging a lot because, as I said, your rib cage visible.
Oh, girl, give me a sec. First aid kit is 100 gold 100 gold credits.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm going to apply some direct pressure to the wound. So.
Okay. I am going to attempt to conjure a first aid kit up.
Okay.
So I've got to beat a DR 12 with a +3.
Remember what I
need a
said.
9 or better.
Remember what I said before. If anyone wishes to, they may roll for him.
Do any of y'all think you're going to get it?
I'm just gonna let you
Yeah.
do it, Jason. Got
Jason.
your dice have to turn at some point.
They have
Come
to.
on, dice. Come on.
Yep, got a 3. So
That's okay. That's all
I
right.
take 2 damage,
Jeez.
which is going to put me under.
Oh no.
And they're looking at the two of you like, well, shit.
Oh gosh.
And hold on, I gotta get to okay. Oh, I fall unconscious for a D4 rounds and wake up with D4 HP.
Okay, how many?
rounds?
4 rounds. Roll the HP.
Oh my
Roll
God.
that for me. Thank you. I'll take the 2.
Okay, a round
beautiful
is
thing,
just a
guys-
few seconds. So Eva, you can just wait for Flagar to wake up and try again.
The beautiful thing, guys, is that there's still a goblin walking around in here with a flamethrower.
It's true. It's true.
Oh,
And there's a wizard somewhere, and there's a bunch of kids with helmets on.
You helping Daddy out?
I'm
Blowing that for Daddy.
sitting there going,
Daddy needs to
I
roll
think.
a 9 or better.
Come on, you can
Are
do
you
it.
trying to conjure
Come
a
on.
first aid kit again?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey!
And
Nat 20, baby.
Woo!
Yes.
Thank you
We
for
knew
the
it
help.
had to turn around eventually. Look at that. It started with the D4s,
So
and now we're here.
You know, he's making his weird hand gestures, and his familiars kind of buzzing around, but it's not like buzzing around. It's like it's kind of hyperspace, like its wings are flapping, but it's making these little hyperspace jumps around him, and zoop, and I got a first aid kit.
So for the first time since Flagar opened that door way at the beginning, you guys see him successfully do a magic. And there's a first aid kit. Actually, only Eva sees it. Zora doesn't see it.
Yeah,
no.
he turns it over, looks at the back, starts reading the instructions. How do I use this? Okay. Start wrapping those wounds. I don't know why I'm wrapping like fucking stomach burn wounds, but sure, let's.
The rib cage is covered up.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are going to need to take a short rest in order for Zora to get hit points back. Or anyone.
Is there anything else in here?
No, just all
There's
the beds I mentioned and the mirrored ceiling.
A mirrored ceiling
Well,
and a
and the
big round bed.
Yeah, the pallets beds as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's shut that other door to this room.
Okay.
This door. And let's take a minute. This has been a really intense day. Let's take a little minute and heal up some.
Yeah. So for a rest, if you can eat and drink, which you guys can, just take a catch your breath, have a drink, restore D4 HP, Zora.
And
And
Zora's
since you
going to
got the-
restore D4 plus 2.
Because of the first aid kit.
Yes.
I'm minus 21, aren't I?
No, you stop
It's
at
going to
0.
bring you basically up to 0. And
Okay.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, 5. I'll take that.
All right. You can't go above your maximum. If your maximum was 4, then you're at 4.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4. Okay.
Yeah. I only have 2 hit points and I've not lost 1 yet. So you guys, like,
I started with 7 HP.
I think it's
and thought
because-
I was sitting pretty.
I think that Stitch it has 2 hit points per independent part of her that's been stitched
Right.
together.
That must
Okay.
be it. It can't be
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that she's never been attacked.
yeah, I've avoided being.
No, can't be that.
Okay.
Well, as a wizard, I'm just inherently like it's my natural instinct to leap in front of danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a thief, so I try to avoid danger by being sneaky. So I don't know.
So can we hear anything coming from this door?
To the south, yeah.
Well, let me check. You hear the sound of a hissing coming from that door. Not like a snake, but like an incessant, constant hissing. Like a leak or something.
Sounds like a gas leak room. Maybe we should avoid it.
It is also, if you were to touch it, it is warm.
Well, we have 2 ways ahead. We either go south here or go back to that door that you didn't want to open initially, Flagar. So
I'm
I
voting
imagine-
for going back to that door because I'm getting an even worse vibe from this door.
Zora,
The other door was also hot, so I'm imagining that
Was it?
since they're kind of.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, that's like the only door that wasn't hot.
Yeah, this
Oh.
door was hot,
Oh,
but this door I don't think was hot. I'm not even sure if
Okay.
any of us actually checked it.
yeah, we did. I
Okay.
just confused my doors.
I was incredibly incapacitated at that point.
Yeah, you were out of it.
Okay.
So
I'm
our-
kind of in a situation where, I'm going to kind of default to you guys because I got rib cages hanging out.
Stitch, what do you think?
You're muted.
yeah, let's go back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that other door. As you said, Flagar, maybe it's safer. Maybe.
Hey, Stitch, can you spare a few of those patches on you and kind of maybe sew me up here?
Not really. I mean, I could, maybe tear a bit of my armor off and use it as bandages, but my body parts are firmly attached.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you're opening that door, Flagar?
Apparently, is anyone gonna back me up?
I'm back there with you, backing you up.
We have
I'm
Yeah, me too. I am too.
we have 3 of you,
Yes.
and there are also 3 d6. So please roll me a d6 each.
2.
5,
6.
7.
5.
You got a 6, Zora?
I did.
And Stitch got a 5, so that's 11, and 2 is 13. There are 13 goblins in room C, and one of them has a
Has a flame-
flamethrower.
I knew you were going to say that.
No.
Okay, let me drop some goblins on here. I only had 4 prepped. It never crossed my mind you guys rolled 13 on this. Let's see.
Of course, we're going to roll a 13 on this. Our rolls tonight have gone exactly as the game wanted it to.
No, you're not wrong.
It's eating our brain slowly.
All right, there's 8 there now. I can't fit any more on the board.
We rolled so many that they crushed I know, there's so many in the room, they crushed each other and died.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mia, you
Oh.
were muted just now when you tried to say something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, there's not enough room in the room for 14 goblins. Or
No,
13.
13.
however
Well,
many,
we'll
but-
start with 8 and remind me to put 5 more in.
No, no. If you forget, you forget.
Woo! Here we go.
Do I have any?
Yeah, the one with the flamethrower can't do that hurting his buddies.
So this is a
at least
20
there's
by
that.
30 chamber where the goblins are outfitting themselves for raids. There are assorted spears and simple weapons arranged on racks around the room. One of them does have a flamethrower, which they call a dragon gun. There's a spare fuel tank in here hanging on a peg. The door here, actually, interesting. There's actually a little misunderstanding on my part on the previous page, but the door that you have just opened is a wooden door.
Oh,
Hmm.
is it still a sliding wooden door?
Yeah.
Hello, goblins.
They all pick up spears
Oh
and
yeah,
weapons.
F this. By the way, I rolled for our initiative.
What you get?
I got a 6, baby.
Yeah. So the guy's
Hmm.
desperately trying to light the end of his flamethrower. He's got the little thing that you use in chemistry class. He's like,
Yep.
Your little spark igniter, yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try and help him with that.
I know you are.
I'm going to. That's not what I wanted to click on.
Like,
I'm going to scroll up a bunch because I just didn't want to write all this crap down, and I'm going to magic attack, not the goblins, but I want to magic attack that spare fuel tank.
Imagine
God.
that. Okay, do it.
yeah. I was thinking, can I intimidate him going "Ugh," with the sword over my head? But let's do this attack. Come on, Jason,
Come on,
do
baby.
it.
Come on. I will take a 17 versus DR10.
Okay.
You explode 5 goblins. There are still 8 in the room.
That's what I'm trying to do, is take out more of them than I can do, like, just zapping them individual-like.
Here's the thing. The fuel tank, I'm not sure if I said, is on the southern wall down here,
Okay.
which means you guys are the farthest away from the explosion it is possible to be.
Yep, good.
You have ruptured the fuel tank and ignited it. I would like each of you to roll me either luck or agility.
That will be agility.
Definitely agility.
Holy monkey fuck. Pardon my language.
No. What do you got?
Nat
Roll
20.
And I rolled a nat 1.
18.
So my total is 4.
There's no more Romans left in the party, I believe.
No, we blew them all on me, and they were not good value.
Yeah, I rushed in the room trying to intimidate him with my sword. That would explain it.
So you guys watch as 8 goblins die in a fiery explosion, and then 5 more goblins die in a fiery explosion. And then Eva, you take 8 damage.
Ow!
Okay. So yeah, that takes me to -6.
So roll a d4.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
you guys know exactly what to do.
By
That
the
is a
way,
2.
free flamethrower.
Really, it survived?
Yeah, so did all the spears.
Nice. Okay, so Stitch, what did you roll?
A 2.
Okay, roll me a d6.
4.
Cool. You have a broken and or severed limb, and you can't act for d4 rounds. Then you get back up with d4 HP.
Choose a
Okay,
limb.
so 2 rounds and 1 HP. Okay.
Choose a limb.
And yeah, which limb got really, really burned?
I would say one of my arms would have come off because, like I said, run in, just frighten him with my sword, and yeah.
Yeah, I previously described the room as being full of spears and swords. One of them will have been sent flying by the explosion and severed Stitch's arm. Stitch, you may take that arm with you for later reattachment.
Stuff that like in my belt.
Yeah.
I think I can have this reattached when we get back to town. Has anyone got a sewing kit? We could do it right now.
It's kind of your whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, you guys may take the spears if you wish, and other simple weapons. And you may also take the Flamethrower. It is a weapon that does 2d12 damage. Its short range is 45 feet, and its long range is 90 feet. If it's at long range, between 45 and 90, then it will be just a +4 to the DR of the attack.
And which one of you has better? Is that a presence check to use that?
Yeah, presence or perhaps agility.
If it's if it's considered a ranged weapon, it's presence.
Okay, then yeah, presence.
Which one of you has the better presence?
I have 0.
0.
What's that?
Agility, interesting.
No, agility's for defense.
Well, agility also says hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, but it's
presence doesn't. But yeah, if there are rules for ranged weapons, then that's what you use.
Yeah, if it's pulling from Merkborg proper, it's going to be presence, because that's part of the everything, like the strength, agility, presence, like dynamic of strength for melee, presence for ranged, and then agility for defense.
Yeah, fair enough. So who's taking the Flamethrower? Anybody?
I've got my burp gun, so I think one of you should take the Flamethrower.
Yeah, again, it's 2d12 damage. I mean,
it's really good.
Yeah.
Can I use it with one arm though? That's my question.
I guess that.
I think Zora's taking the Flamethrower.
Yeah,
okay.
I would. All right. It need 2 to use. Well,
okay.
I put the sword back in it and pull out my mace, my one-handed mace. So.
Isn't that your major mace?
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
half as much damage as that sword, but yeah.
There's also primitive leather armor and a set of crude chainmail here, which would be -D4 to damage, and the leather would be -D2.
What is a hydrovac suit? Just out of curiosity, does anyone know?
I think it's supposed to be like a wet space sci-fi sort of suit. Like, I think the description of it literally just says floats, etc.
Hydrovac. Yeah, it says flotation, etc. That is exactly what it says.
Okay. All right.
You have one?
Yes, I do. I just don't know what it's used for. So
yeah, no, I have one as well. I just kind of assumed it was like a sci-fi wetsuit, like all-purpose
okay.
Yeah.
Environmental suit.
So there is one door you guys have not been through.
Yeah. The warm door.
That's the one.
What do you say? Bust it down and just unload and torch the heck out of this room?
Yeah.
That would be
a door down.
Definite change in strategy for you guys, that's for sure.
It's time. It's time for it. Yeah.
Steve?
Yes, sir.
Where did Flagar go?
Is this Flagar?
Nope.
That's the... Where did Flagar go? What the hell?
You can do a broad selection. If you start somewhere and drag, if it's your token, it should highlight it, even in the dark.
He's not. He's not on the map. I don't see him either.
Did I get taken off with all the goblins?
Might have.
Oh,
yeah, probably you did. Let me find him again.
Don't die, Anastasia. Oh,
Don't go yet.
We still need you. Here's a Flagar. Let me assign him to you. Controlled
Yay.
by Jason. Nameplate. Save. And move him to the token layer. There you go.
Yeah, it's a me, Flagar.
Let me get that radio actor guy off of there again.
No, I'm gonna move him over here, and he's gonna bust down this door for us.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's me.
you're gone again.
What? What the hell? Did you move into my selection?
I don't know.
I got you.
control
I
over
got
this.
you. There you go. There. You were in the dark.
Well,
Do you have control?
no. Is it
What?
possible you could move me here?
I already assigned control. Fucking roll 20. All right, here you go. You should
Sarah.
have it. You should have it back.
I'm sorry. Ava, do you realize
Yeah?
you're unarmed?
Sora.
Yes, I am. I've got one left. I imagine it was severed at like the bicep area, so I've got like a little stub I can wave around. It's like, yee.
Oh.
Are you guys opening this door?
I'm gonna listen. You know what? I'm gonna spend one of my spell slots.
Okay.
Hold on. And I'm going to use my elementalist speciality, and I'm going to reduce the temperature on that door to such that I can put my ear to it and not, burn my ear.
Was it that warm?
No, it's not warm enough to burn you in the first place. It's just warm, not hot.
Yeah, well, I just want it to be cool when, I put my ear to it.
Again, you
So
hear
this-
cooling gases or hissing
right.
gases, and you
Right.
hear now that you have your ear right against it, you
Yeah.
hear just sort of the sounds of maybe someone moving around.
Hissing gases. So I'm just going to throw this crazy proposal out there. So we hang out like up here-ish, right?
Right.
Are these 5 foot or 10 foot squares?
5 foot?
Okay, yeah, we hang out like up here. I ensorcel this door to open up, and Zora just like I open that door opens, and she just torches in that room.
Yeah, I think
I like
that's
it.
a nod.
Flamethrower.
I mean, then-
Yes.
Then if it's flammable gases that are goosing around, whatever's in there will just torch itself. And there's no possible way this could blow back in our faces.
No,
None at
not at
all.
all. None at all. That is a solid 100% solid plan.
Are we going for this?
Let's do
Do
it.
it. Do it.
Ensorcel the door.
All right.
Like, and I fall. Don't fall.
I'll take the nat 20.
Woo!
Ooh. Yeah,
So
they turned.
Flagar
Oh,
and opens the door.
And since
Oh.
Flagar opened the door, I will have him roll 2d6.
5 and 3
That is
in
8.
that order.
Okay. Ah, got the wrong tool. This one. So there's this kind of wizardy guy. And then also, since you rolled an 8, there's 8 goblins.
okay.
I know, right? Let me get the goblins again. Copy. Paste. What? 6,
Wow.
7, 8. There's not 2 wizards. There's just 1. There we go. There they are.
Oh, yeah.
Then 2 things. Can we scroll that map up a little bit so it's all on screen?
My bad.
No, that's maybe a little down so where we are can still be on
One
camera.
sec. I'm gonna just reveal the rest of the walls here. There you go. Yeah, let me see what that looks like. Yeah, okay. All right.
And was Zora able to get off a flamethrower shot into that room?
Zora, you may take a shot.
Say hello to my little friend. I rolled an 8.
You have never fired this thing before, and you scorched the hell out of the wall next to the door.
I beat the wall. The wall doesn't like
Gosh.
It's fully brick now. You could
take that wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we'll call that your surprise round. Roll initiative.
Does someone else want to roll initiative?
I'll do it real quick.
Yeah, it's your
All
turn. No,
3.
what? Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
God.
So here comes a goblin, Zora.
Oh. Hey.
No, kitty can't knock it.
No. I was kidding. You don't have to hurt me. We can be friends.
I'll bet.
But we have
I'll bet.
the power of the dragon breath.
We do have that.
They should be working for us now.
Well, they weren't all working for the goblin who had it before you.
I didn't know that.
He's coming for you. Please roll a defense.
Okay.
That
It's a
Which is-
DR12 agility check.
I'm sorry. Say again. What-
DR12 agility.
Seven.
he's gonna hit you for D4 damage, and he rolls a 4.
Oh, lovely.
Do you have armor?
Your armor will abate. Yeah.
Yeah, D4.
Roll D4 and take that off the damage.
3.
Okay, you take 1 damage.
Okay. All right.
That guy is now blocking the attacks of any other goblins, but they are going to move up. And as they move up, you hear the warlock wizard from behind yelling at them in his horrible raspy voice. No, stay spread out so they cannot target you. But they do not listen. They just bunch up waiting for their turn, trying to get you. He, however, will do a magical attack. He's going to move back in classic warlock fashion. And he's going to zap at Zora.
No, you may not.
Test. Well, you're the one who's right there.
I don't care.
He doesn't
Someone
care
else,
either.
please.
Test agility.
Oh. 5.
1d6 plus 1 coming in.
Oh no.
4
Fine,
damage minus whatever your armor ablates.
Oh, come on, stay on the desk. Stay on the desk. 2. All right. So
So
I'm
you take
down
2.
to 1 hit point.
That is the bad guy's turn.
Okay. Ouch. Come on, you guys, get up here.
You got
Don't
this.
leave it all to me.
You got this.
You got this.
Zora, Torch him again.
Torch him again.
Oh.
Yes.
Fine. All right.
Maybe like take a step back as you do that. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's 17. Does that will do it?
That will do it. Roll
Thank God.
2d12 damage, please.
2d12. 8 and 12.
Sweet.
You fry them to death. That is 8 goblins that are no more.
They're like little
done.
flaming torches running around the room.
Yeah,
before they
the
drop.
hissing gas that you heard was indeed leaking fuel. You cause a small explosion as the flamethrower goes off and torches those goblins. The warlock in the back yells, "No!" And he is going to kill you as soon as it's his turn again. Oh,
Hey,
God,
I'm
I
sorry,
deleted
get it
you.
I guess that's like there she is.
Sorry, it's just, it sucks. That's all.
Am I able to back up
Yeah,
after that turn?
I'll give you control 1 sec. I keep deleting my own players. All right, there you go. Yeah, you can move. There you go. Or further if you want.
Ha.
All right, Flagar and Eva, you have your chance.
Yeah, Flagar's gonna run in like a crazy person.
Right behind you, buddy.
5, let's say 6, and I'm gonna fire my gun at that.
Please do. Oh, by the way, let me show you what he looks like. We have a picture of him.
Yeah, let's see what he looks like.
Boom, there he is.
Oh,
Ooh, I love the
that
flares.
guy looks like a Gargamel.
He's dressed way better than Gargamel.
Oh yeah, look at those
Gargamel's
pants.
clothes came out of the dumpster, let's be honest.
That's some 70s pants right there.
Yeah.
$14?
14 hits.
Yes!
Roll damage.
Oh, baby.
Shoot his pants
Oh.
off.
Oh, I'm hoping to shoot all kinds of stuff off. 13 damage.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, my submachine gun does D20 damage.
It becomes 10 damage because of his armor. But yeah, you deal 10 damage to the warlock, who yells, "Ah, fuck!"
Eat it, nerd.
Blast you!
No, blasted you.
Oh, that's not funny. I've been shot.
No, that makes it more funny.
Don't
That
you
you've been
understand? I was going to leave this cursed world. See
I
my
don't think you were
spaceship.
going to leave those kids? What are you doing with those kids?
I require their psychic essence to fuel the ship.
Yeah, that's horrible, man.
It's not my fault. I didn't invent the thing. Eva, your turn.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I could reach the guy because I had started up here towards the top. So
What's your movement?
movement.
You have a movement.
Rolling up.
I don't have that listed here.
Well, wait, you're a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
hot
that
sec.
down?
That'd be. Oh nope, went too far.
Apologies. I don't have that.
Nope.
I don't know why I didn't
You're
write that.
good. I could have had this already, but
I'm like scrolling up. Here it is. Okay. Base abilities, modifiers. Yeah. Where's the movement?
Yeah.
100%.
I figured it'd be under the Frankenstein, but it's not.
This is under my class.
I'm gonna check for an index.
There is
Wah
one.
wah.
So movement is on page 32.
Oh.
All combatants complete their movement before resolving attacks. We've been doing that wrong all night. I
Unarmed
read it earlier.
I haven't been.
What's that?
I haven't been.
No, we have been as a group. It says
Well, yeah.
all combatants complete their movement before
True.
resolving attacks. So I actually read that earlier and forgot about it. That's probably because of how many games I'm reading right now. But
35 feet.
35 feet, yeah. If you're unarmored, the movement of armored characters is reduced per their armor specification. What kind of armor do you have?
Quilted armor, the D2 type.
That's a whole other page. We'll just say 30 feet. Make it easy.
Oh,
and those are 5-foot squares.
Yeah.
Quilted armor is 30, yeah. So
I started up here near the top, and so it'd be what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would get me roughly there.
There you go. Yeah, you can attack across the wing or under the wing.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with my mace, with an E-lock, hopefully.
Major mace. Major mace.
That is with my strength bonus, an 11.
I'm afraid you do not hit.
Major mace.
Missed with the mace. All right. Whiff. Release the children, fool, or I will try and hit you again.
So this guy has 7 spells that he can cast, and he will cast his first one now. Actually, he has 4 spells, but he can cast 7 times. So his first spell casting will be Transmogrify. And Stitch, you are now a frog. And I am sorry to tell you, you are still missing your arm.
Oh, okay. I can't hop around then.
No, yeah, you can do your best. It's the front one, you know.
Yeah, so I can't steer when I jump. I just sort of veer off to one side.
Yeah. That's his turn. He has turned one of you into a frog. What are the other 2 going to do?
You munch face.
What? What does that mean?
I don't know, but I got a 19 to hit.
You attacked me in my own home.
Yes.
19 to hit hits.
13 damage.
He's dead. He's fucking dead. You blew his head right off.
Pasted.
Cool. You guys have a bunch of kids attached to helmets and a free spaceship. You got
and a frog.
You got all this, and one of you's a frog. You know what?
Is that gonna like wear off?
No, she's a frog.
You know, like when Thor was a frog, right?
Right, just like that. Somehow less dumb than that.
We got to figure out how to turn this thing off.
Well, Flagar, you can study if you want and figure out how to bring Eva back.
Well, I mean, I could study and learn his Transmogrify spell.
Unfortunately, that won't help because the text of Transmogrify says the warlock changes a single life form into a frog.
Not under the actual character rules where it says the warlock changes a single life form into another type of life form.
Ooh, you could make Eva into something that's not even a Frankenstein if she wants that. You could make her into a type of life form that has all its arms.
Yeah, but I can't communicate that. Did anyone speak frog?
I'd probably turn her into a Frankenstein first. And,
there you go.
The offer is there otherwise. But we should free these kids. Like, we don't... Like, what do we need a spaceship powered by child psychic energy? That sounds horrible.
So here's the thing about this. It's not continuously powered by psychic energy. The children will be free once the ship takes off. It's stored up its battery. He has enough for one jump. What he doesn't understand, and you guys figure this out over the coming days, is that this really wouldn't be that useful to him because the interstellar navigation network near the planet of Vanth has been destroyed. That's one of the reasons the planet has been isolated.
Yeah.
So
he's stuck anyway.
So with no navigation, his jump would have been completely random. He would have left the planet but the odds of him actually having gotten anywhere were next to none.
Yeah, this was a really bad plan.
Well, nobody said that Skullbrin the Warlock was any kind of smart.
Yeah, well, as we figure this out, I explained to his corpse, how terrible his plan was.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm decent magic man, but I'm not the brightest guy. And I mean, I wouldn't try and do this. This is a stupid plan. It's genuinely stupid. How many kids did we rescue?
Eventually you are, when you are not pressed by time in any way, you are able to get them out safely. You rescue all 9 kids, which is 900 gold credits for you guys, plus 500 for killing Skullbrin, which you find written on his underwear.
1,400.
Yeah.
Plus the 158 that I gathered earlier.
That actually you will only get half of according to the agreement. Any loot you find, you get half of. You were paid per head for the children rescued and the warlock killed.
What loot?
There you go. Hey, you know what? That's between you and your various gods.
It was on me when I got turned into a frog, so
It's true.
Yeah,
it may not exist anymore.
Well, no, it doesn't exist until I can turn Stitch back.
Well, I don't know. Maybe all of Stitch's clothes and gear stayed, and it was just Stitch's body that turned into a frog. In which case, the loot is still right there.
A little frog hopping around inside my quilted armor.
Yeah, what loot? It's probably inside that spaceship that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have successfully saved the children. Bert comes back, sees you guys, and says, "What? You guys lived?"
I show him my rib bone.
Oh my god! Ah!
Yeah, that was not a situation that we were the type of people prepared to deal with, but we dealt with it.
I don't know what you just said. I'm just looking at ribs.
Yeah, there was a radiation monster, there was a slime monster. I think we all died at least once.
Oh my gosh. You all died?
At least once.
Did you kill those 2 monsters?
Mostly dead.
I mean, they all died in one fashion or another.
And our friend got turned into a horny toad.
Our agreement was per head of children saved and whoever was behind it. You don't get extra for the monsters.
Yeah.
Sorry, but we got a budget.
Yeah, well, we gunned down 70s pants McBad facial hair.
You didn't have to bring me his whole head.
No, I just brought his bad facial hair.
Right. So you just scalped his face? Is that what you did?
Apparently.
Okay.
And we got 9 kids.
Yeah, they look a little traumatized.
Not our fault.
They probably are, considering they were strapped to some weird device. But they should go back to their families now, because I'm sure they will be perfectly fine once they are back with their families.
About that, I was talking to little Jules over here, and he can apparently turn dogs into jello with his mind now.
Cool, you should recruit him.
I don't know that that's a useful skill for a city guard. It's specific to dogs.
I mean, you're going to solve a vermin problem and help with a snack problem.
All right. Well, you eventually turn Stitch back to a Frankenstein. You guys make a crap ton of money. You're still stuck on the world of future past that is Vanth. And
that's absolutely fine. Am I able to learn that transmogrify spell?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. You find his book. You find his book, and because you find his book, in addition to transmogrify, you learn battle imperative.
Wait, hold on. What's this dipshit's name?
His name is Skullbrin. Skulbryn. Sorry, that's a double L.
Grimoire. And what's in his grimoire?
Battle imperative. Cease. Transmogrify. And Warlock Bomb.
I'm pulling up that module now just to look over the art. I like how the goblin looks a little bit like a Jawa robe with Frodo feet.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah, okay, I see it. Yep, that's good. That's good.
Anyway,
Okay.
everyone, thanks for watching. We're past our time here already, but this was a great adventure. Thank you, Christian Conkle, for this game and this module. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I know we got a little mixed up on rules there in the middle, but you know, we don't play the same game every week. We get confused sometimes. But yeah, we'll be back. Mia and I will be back on Friday with the rest of the in-person crew for Cyberpunk Red, potentially the finale of the Valentine's Day story. Might go another week. We're not sure yet. And then following that will be Worlds Without Number. We're returning to our main campaign on Friday nights. And then next week, we have the one that Jason's running.
Back again from Broken Lands.
Back again from the Broken Lands. Somebody sign up for that, please, because right now it's just me and Jason. But we will see you guys then. Thanks so much, guys, for playing. This was a great time, and I will see you all next time.
Thanks all.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you for
night.
inviting me.